No, but like coming from
Do you know what I
Avril,
just
it's like
realized Riley is?
confused
What?
me.
Riley is all of our senses. And that's it.
Yes.
That's all Riley is.
What is he?
Riley
All of
just
us.
literally...
And occasionally your conscience.
Riley literally... No, rarely.
It
Wait,
adds the
you're-
I said
DM.
occasionally.
Yeah, but like, generally you're just like... You're just our senses. That's it. That's all you do. You just
And
give
every
us-
other character. I mean, yeah, it's like
Which is
you're,
senses.
yeah, you're right.
You're everything. You're
Welcome to
You're
fucking
everything and nothing.
John Locke philosophy.
Okay, cool.
God. No one likes John Locke.
Welcome back.
Would you pop this in the microwave for me? No, never mind.
Is that
It'll
what
make
we're
noise.
opening on?
To Inside Alveus.
Woo!
So last time, you did some stuff. What was that, folks?
Not,
Remind me.
not a lot, really.
Tell me, what occurred
Did some admin.
last session?
We basically just walked.
We found an old man.
We dealt with the repercussions of Soren's death, and then we found an old man, and he's paying us to carry him around.
He's
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Professions meant.
Oh, we killed
A lot.
a
It
lion.
tiger, a lion.
was a lion.
Yeah.
We killed a lion. We killed it dead. It's dead now.
I'm very hurt.
I'm just.
Are you? Because it was on you, right? And you were like wrestling.
And I
up to
missed
the
like
ground.
every attack.
Yeah.
I realized I'm really bad at fighting and just. I can't roll above a 10!
So how many bullets do you have left?
5.
So an overnight rest is half our health?
Yeah.
Yes. And you get your hit dice back, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Half your hit
We
dice
get
back.
half our health over.
You get half your max health back.
And half your hit
restored,
dice.
And half your hit dice to spend on.
So I'm still not at full
This
health.
is a D&D thing though, so
Right,
like.
that's where that's the easiest way to do it.
I still forget how to do hit dice.
You roll
They're
your hit
basically
dice.
healing.
What's my hit dice?
It's a healing die you can roll during a short rest.
Neat.
Yeah.
What do you roll to level up your health?
A hit die. But it's,
Yeah, but
it's
for him. Which one is it? D8?
It's usually a D8.
I think it's a D8.
he's a
Who
bard
said
though.
that?
It is a D8.
Our live studio audience.
But yeah,
It was a ghost.
it was the ghost of Soren's past.
Cat.
There's-
Jasper.
There will be
The
no
less
surprises
white
now.
ghost.
The. All right, so
Ooh, I could take craft alchemy as like a class skill.
listen, we're gonna start now.
Oh yeah.
Why would we do that?
We are going to be role playing soon.
Yeah, that's a good thing that we should do.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
So.
What?
Role playing.
Yeah.
So you guys just killed a big cat.
Yeah.
If you recall. You guys were making your way from Arkier towards the town of Tuluka, a small town that Marin mentioned, based off of the notes of Soren, and she is currently following R.I.P. Pouring out for our homie. And she's currently following instructions left behind by Soren in the event of his death, which he detailed in his notes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm filling out
I
his
know.
feet.
Marin is leading the party to a town called Tuluka.
Neat.
And on the way, you guys have been taking stops, making rests. You guys saw an elephant. You
That was scary.
were attacked by a lion.
That was also scary.
Yeah, and I'm gonna need the two of you to make fortitude saving throws.
Have him reroll
That was
that.
nice. D20.
Great. 7.
Then that's 20.
Lovely.
Oh, looks like you're gonna survive, but I'm gonna die.
I hope that just
Die?
cures me.
I should have
straight
gone
up.
into a rage before I did that.
I would have loved if the. If
Oh,
you
you're not raging during that fight?
Oh no, I was raging during the fight.
No, you could just wake up and go.
Wait,
"Ah!"
am I rolling it during the fight?
No.
Okay,
You take 1 point of constitution damage.
This
great.
Is,
My constitution goes down.
this is the worst kind of damage for Brawl to be.
So that's
taking.
minus 6 health. Wait, no, 3 health.
Right, because you're level 3.
Neat. Is there a way to?
Well, crap.
Yeah.
Is there a way to
Holy
fix
crap.
that? 'Cause
Yeah,
we should
you just
find
it just
So,
heals
roll.
itself over a couple days. That's what I had at the beginning of the thing.
So, girl,
Cool.
Yes.
as you guys are resting for the dim, and you wake up with the skinned corpse of a lion
Oh
off to the side.
my sweet.
Who you skinned it?
I
Yeah, you have now the pelt of a lion, which is cool.
Neat.
Well,
gonna
you
turn
wake
that
up
shit
with
into
the
armor.
tickle in your throat that was kind of bothering you is now making it a little difficult to breathe. You feel a little weaker. Your muscles are a little not as quick to move on your command, and you just feel a bit weaker. So the tickle in your throat is still there, but it has not worsened.
Does it feel like I just had a throat lozenge?
Sure.
Thanks. I got a D20. Give me the throat lozenge feel.
Yeah.
Feel like I earned that.
You got it.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
Alrighty.
But as you guys wake up with Marin completing her final watch, the soul is beginning to brighten. You guys are out in the middle of the plains of Selbandik, and you are on your way to Tuluka. What would you like to do? You have your cart, your horses.
Well, pack up and set off, I guess.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna put out the fire and do all the gym jams you need to do before you leave.
Okay, you jam and jam.
Thanks, buddy. Are we ready to, like... Someone's gonna have to use the horses again.
I got this. And I go to and bring the horses back to the road.
Okay, the horses are a bit spooked after last night's
Yeah.
occurrences with the lion and attacking you. Go ahead and roll a handle animal check.
18.
So the horses kind of
Sweet
like
dance.
stare at you as you approach and kind of like rear up their feet and like whinny a bit. But as you approach and kind of hold out your hands and slowly, very calmly start stroking their necks and their heads and kind of scratching them behind the ears, they sort of like slowly calm down and scrape their feet against the ground. And their muscles become less tense, and you kind of grab them by the reins and slowly start guiding them out onto the trail, the road.
Yay, they like me for once.
Hey, good one, girl.
You are their favorite.
So, let's get the show on the road, I guess. Off we pop.
Okay, so Grawl, are you sitting?
Yes.
All right. So the Sonic, I assume you get in the back, or are you sitting up front? Grawl?
Yeah. Also, sorry I don't have a guitar. I will have one permanently. Eventually. It'll happen.
In like 9 months.
No. Yeah. But yeah. I'm just in the back with trying to learn from the old man some
Okay.
more.
So you hop in the back. The old man is kind of just chilling out. His legs rot with blight. He cannot move them.
He cannot move.
It is not a thing he can do. Marin, where are you sitting, Marin?
I have to make sure he's going the right way, so up front with him.
Okay.
What time does the man pay us again?
Midday.
What's the time?
It's like early brightening.
Okay. Do they have hours?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's like an arbitrary system.
It's arbitrary time system. They usually just keep track of days for the most part, and then keep track of hours by mid brightening.
No clocks?
No.
What more clocks? Wait, come on. They must have a sundial. Someone must have worked out a sundial.
No,
Sundial?
sundial works
With a
based
sun that
on...
doesn't
Oh,
move.
Yeah,
well-
the sun doesn't move.
Who said that?
Yeah, you right. No, but you could do a. You could. Is it? Does it go like this? Like, is it consistent?
It pulses.
It pulses.
Oh yeah, you
consistently.
can do a
You could do
sundial.
a sundial. You would have a bar that would just fill up and go down, and you
That's
could.
No, the shadows wouldn't move. They would just become more poignant or more like dark.
So you would figure out a way to
Hex
base...
codes. Got him.
A little too complex.
So maybe at some point you can try and figure out how to make a clock.
I'd love to.
But at the moment, no one has.
Okay, no
And
worries.
no one really needs to, because most people tell the time by what level of brightness it is, either by mid-bright, when it is the brightest, or mid-dim, which is when it's the darkest, or the dimming or the brightening. And there's just 4 major areas of time.
I got it.
But now that it is early brightening, you guys hop up on your cart, now on the main road again, and begin setting off towards Tuluka with Marin guiding you. So, a few hours pass on the road. Is there anything you want to do, want to talk about?
I'm working on the sketch, because I'm assuming we're going straight for long stretches of it. And whenever, I don't need to be actively navigating, I'm going to work on his skateboard.
Make a, what is it, craft, knowledge engineering.
Can I make an engineer roll? Because
Yeah, knowledge engineering.
I have a profession, engineering.
Sure.
Yes.
Got him.
2 professions? Well.
That is a 22.
Okay, yeah.
Nerd.
Your original sketch at first seemed pretty nice, but now that you're looking at it, you can kind of see the flaws in the design. And so now that you are going into it again and trying to resketch it and redesign it and make it better, going off of Sonic's original idea, you continuously improve upon and draw out a brand new design with much more detailed mechanisms for how it exactly works. All the wheels, all the joints that connect the wheels to the board, everything.
Neato.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
How's that horse Uber coming along?
I'll get on that next.
That's venture capitalist territory.
Yeah, you're just the idea guy, and Marin just makes everything a reality.
Like the Steve Jobs to the Wozniak. I'm just Garbo. Yeah, but I'm just love to play a song, but sadly no guitar. So I'm just in the back chilling.
We had a long rest though, yeah.
What?
Cool. So I recovered my grit.
Yes. And so the old man is kind of just like sitting back, arms across the cart, twiddling his thumbs. Occasionally he'll whistle a tune.
I'll give him a guitar with the cantrip, so he can just.
Yeah, he just kind of strums with his long, spindly fingers, surprisingly nimble and elegant as he moves them across the guitar. You're not quite sure what this man has done or seen in his life. He's very odd. He's kind of a mystery.
So, you got a story?
A story?
Not like a.
I could tell you a story
No,
if you like.
no, not like a book. Like, what's your story?
My story.
Yeah.
So it should be written.
Tell it to me. Marin's smart enough to write it down.
Like hastily like scribbling on the skateboard.
You want to hear my story? I see. You don't even know my name.
Wait, I do know your name.
haven't-
I do know your name. Give me a minute.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah, I don't. I do.
Yeah, I don't know your name, but I've asked several times.
You'll have it once you've earned it.
How do you
What about your story?
That's like the next tier.
How do we earn your name?
Impress me.
Sonic
Gain my trust.
tries to do. Stop the cart.
I go to stop the cart.
Okay, you pull back on the reins. Whoa, whoa, and the horse is like.
Sonic goes to do a backflip off of the cart.
You're gonna hurt
Roll
yourself.
acrobatics.
Yeah. I'm just being waited. I just, I gotta impress my boy.
I'm gonna fall on
Hey,
your
Riley.
head.
I'm not gonna fall on my
Ranged
head.
fighters against us at some point.
You know that happened to me.
I know, that's why I said that.
Keep on talking.
Okay, it's fine.
What?
I was saying you should put ranged fighters against us because I'm looking through my skills and I haven't been able to use any of them.
14.
Okay. So you kind of stand, spread out your arms, bend the knees,
What are you doing?
and and you thrust off the back, do a backflip in midair, land on your feet, slip a bit, but then stick the landing.
Yay! Okay, are you impressed now? So your name?
Starts with a B.
Jesus Christ.
Do we have to earn every
I
letter?
said a B, not a J.
Do I have to do a backflip for every letter?
No, that would be ridiculous.
How do we earn the rest of the letters?
Oh, in time.
Is it Bob?
Hey, can I show
No.
him the
Berkeley.
sketch of the
No.
skateboard?
Brimbo.
No,
Borat.
no,
Bilbo.
no.
Baggins.
Although I did know a Bilbo once. He was a very nice young anime boy.
Can I show him the sketch of the skateboard to see
Yeah,
if that'll
sure.
impress him?
Sure.
No!
No?
No!
Okay.
We don't know who this person is.
Okay.
This is precious.
Okay.
What's going on? What
I'll
do
show
mean?
you the sketch of the finished skateboard.
I've had 2 ideas in my life. We're not wasting it on this man.
I'll show you the finished sketch of the
Oh,
skateboard.
and he looks up at the soul.
Oh yes, it's about that time.
And he reaches into his beard, and you hear like the scraping of metal against itself.
Yes, a
And
lot
he
of gold in
pulls
there.
out a coin.
There you are. Ding.
I catch it.
I'm gonna show you the finished sketch of the skateboard, by the way.
That is one cool looking horse.
What?
Gotta get back in the cart.
Fine. I get in the cart.
Okay, so you guys begin heading off again, and over the course of the rest of the cycle, you guys make your way towards the town of Tuluka. You're heading far to the west. I almost said west.
The West.
West. You don't know which direction.
Yo,
you're
we
going.
gotta get to the west.
You're heading, southwest, along, not quite along the coast, but across the road that heads across the plains towards Tuluka. I don't know. I guess roll knowledge geography. Is that a thing?
There is knowledge geography.
Yeah.
For what?
Just roll that.
All of us or
Is
me?
the west next to the south, or is that
What about me?
in a different way?
It's a different way.
Okay.
That is terrible. This ring is failing me. 11.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Okay. So, Baron, you're doing a good enough job to keep yourself on the road. You know which way you're going. There have been some like twists and turns and some like different like forks in the road, with signposts pointing in different directions. But you've been able to keep Grawl basically steered the right direction. And Sadak, as you kind of like gaze at your surroundings, the grass, the yellow-green grass that like sways in the wind, is starting to thin out. The trees that you see every so often here and there become much less frequent. As the ground becomes sort of like thick, like hard and brittle. And you guys know that you're actually making your way towards the Soren Cliffs. An area in the north.
Soren Cliffs?
Yeah, that's right.
Soren Cliffs.
Story.
Yeah, you're making your way towards the Soren Cliffs, or at least nearby. It's a large area of land, Parsel Wendique, that is mostly uninhabited due to its inability to really like farm or make houses there or anything. There are these large structures of like stone and earth that jut out from the water in these large sections of land that are mostly dried out and very devoid of vegetation. They remind you a lot of the Starberry Mountains. Actually, they're not quite as like brittle and deserty as that. There is some vegetation that like is able to exist there.
Is it like a bit nicer than Mars? And more inhabitable?
What?
Nah, that's too
It's like a
extreme.
plateau.
No, I'm trying to.
Right?
No. But
Yeah,
like,
they're like
when it
multiple,
comes,
like,
like,
plateaus.
is it like
Yeah.
wastelandy? Like, you know, like there's like, is it just abrasive to live in? Like,
Not totally.
it would take work to get by there.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You know the Starberry Mountains are quite abrasive to life, for the most part, unless you know how to live there. But this place is like a tier below that, but is getting closer to the deserty, hot, like dry, arid area that the Starberry Mountains are like. But this place is a bit more habitable, but still quite difficult to live in.
That's fair.
Can I just make a list of all the books I have and not have that on my character sheet?
Sure.
It's too many books
No.
to write down.
What are your character sheet?
It's too
No,
much.
you're not allowed to do that.
It's too many books.
Too many
books.
Too many books.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, groovy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just a thing that's.
I mean, I announced to everyone. I read about this place in a book once. This is and I give them all the information you just said, because who wants to hear that said twice? Too bad.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. And as you guys
Fair.
ride on the road,
Wait, hold on. I wrote a nat 20 for knowledge geography, and you just told me what it looked like.
what else would you like to know?
Useful info that I may have picked up that's like, hey, don't eat the yellow sand, or something like that.
Know that you shouldn't eat yellow sand. The farther north you get into the Soren Cliffs, the rocks become, the plateaus and like cliffs become smaller, harder to, like there's less space to stand on, and they become taller and more sheer, and the gaps between the cliffs and the water become much more wide. You know that like much more dangerous things begin to live out there. Like if anything that lives out there, it lives there for a reason. It's hard to survive, and if it can't survive, you know it's dangerous.
Got it.
Giant scorpions.
That's helpful. Thank you.
Wait,
yeah.
what did you learn?
Basically, it's just, it keeps getting worse, and it gets to a point of like.
So the world
territory
is
where-
basically becoming the wasteland.
Yeah, and like they're like.
Not quite.
And there are creatures that exist in like beyond that point, where it's like if they exist in that area and they're able to exist there, then they're probably pretty scary.
But you also do know that past like the most dangerous points of the Soren Cliffs, there's one large, long plateau area
Ooh.
that is a lot farther down than the cliffs are, It is not as arid or dry or hot.
Oh.
You've only heard you've only heard very few whispers of an area like this, and no one's really ever gone there because you can't sail there because it's surrounded by the cliffs, and you can't make your way across the cliffs because of the creatures that live there.
And no one knows like what's there.
No one really knows what's there, but you have heard tell of it.
Dragons.
That's one.
Thanks, Amiga.
Yeah, you're welcome. So as you guys make your way down the road, it's been like hours. The soul is dimming. It's becoming darker out, and as the dim comes on, you guys are starting to think, maybe you should start to set up camp. You hear something out in the distance. I need you all to roll perception checks.
You got it.
Fuck yes,
Anything
26. Great invention.
Squeeze me.
What?
It's a d20.
Oh my god, what?
You're spinning your ring.
Yeah, got a 17.
I got a 17 too. 20.
Lit.
Hold on.
17 for you versus 17 for Mary.
14.
14. Okay. 14. So Grawl.
4 whole teens.
Grawl, Marin, as you guys are riding, it sounded like you were a bit distracted with the old man. You having just common conversation, playing the guitar.
Trying to impress him. On the
learn
guitar.
more of his name. Yeah.
To no avail.
Yeah. Because anything you play, he just matches it, but like twice the speed.
Yeah.
You guys, as it's beginning to become dim, you hear sort of like the clash of metal and the shouts of men way off in the distance, very faint.
Would I be able to like guess that this is a fight?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
make
'cause
sure.
you wouldn't. I'm pretty sure you'd be able to tell
in
the
one other
difference
situation,
between like.
you hear the clash of metal and the shouts
Forge.
of men.
But would we be anywhere
what about
I
a
don't
bunch
know.
of men that are really upset at the economy because they found out that they've been there's like an overinflation issue and they're all throwing their coins. They're like it's worthless. It's the clatter of metal and the shouts of men.
But as
it's
you
like playing with a communist. Except the live studio audience.
as you kind of like
You're a ghost.
but as you kind of squint your eyes and gaze out, whether it's the dim light or the emptiness of the plains, you can't spot the source of the sound anywhere. You think you might need to draw closer.
Maybe alert me.
Hey, so there's the sound of fighting. Do we want to?
Is it the sound of clanking metal and shouts of men?
That's the oddest way I've ever heard to describe that, but sure.
That could be anything.
I'm pretty sure it's fighting.
I just don't want to jump to any conclusions.
And it sounds like swords and stuff. It doesn't sound like a forge or like dropping coins.
Are you sure it's not economic dispute?
I'm pretty sure it's not economic dispute.
Okay. I think it's safe to assume from this point onwards we're dealing with a fight.
Keep heading down the road.
Alright, so as you head down the road, the sounds begin to become louder. It's not like you yourself hear them. And now that you are growing closer...
I have my pistol
Guys.
out, by the way. Just getting prepped.
Guys, does anyone else hear the shouts of men?
We heard it a while ago.
Okay,
John.
good. Let's go.
And as you go closer and the light becomes dimmer and dimmer, you actually see, now that the light of the soul isn't lighting everything up, you see this glow, presumably from like torchlight, flickering up out of the ground. And as you get closer and closer, you see that there's this large fissure in the hard brittle earth that just splits off and out towards you. When you were farther away, you could only see the flat ground of the plains and off in the distance. But now that you're closer, you see that there's this giant chasm that splits apart and encompasses like 5-6 football fields worth of ground before it comes back together. And in the chasm, as it like kind of goes down levels and levels, you can spot like housing built into the walls of the chasm and torches mounted on braziers.
Like a giant crater, right?
This is how many books I have.
Kind of, but on a smaller scale.
Like the place in the PUBG map. Don't worry about it.
Yes, kind of.
But much
thinner.
more dramatic and thinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as you guys approach the edge of the chasm, you can spot The road leads up to the edge where a small like outpost is like at the front. And as you guys pull up to the outpost, the clanging of metal you can hear from down in the chasm, and like the shouts of men. Because I know you like that phrase for some reason.
I don't know.
It's a very dramatic phrase.
Yeah, and you pull up to
Sorry, I hear it. The reason I like it is because I don't hear it as like the shouts of a group of men. I hear it as in like the shouts of men, as in like all of man. All man is currently shouting, and that's what you hear.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, you guys approach the guard outpost, presumably. That's stationed at the front of, like, right before the chasm splits, and now that you're closer, you see that there are, like, stairways and ladders that lead down into the chasm. Mm-hmm. There is a guard, a SDC guard, throat slashed on the ground next to the outpost.
I woke up and... Excuse me.
I pull my rapier out, and I'm heading after him.
I turn to Marin. Service is terrible around here. I want to be cool. And I draw my sword. Okay. Let's go.
So you guys, I'm assuming, rush up to like the edge of the chasm, and as you gaze down into the first level of the town, you can see what appears to be men wearing like padded leather armor and with straps of like red lace like drawn across their armor, with swords drawn, attacking people in normal towns like clothes, wielding like torches and like in very crude looking swords.
Excuse me. Who are the bad people here?
And as you shout out into the crowd of fighting people, no one really takes any notice and responds as the people in the leather armor with the red like inlaid lace start hacking and slashing down at these people like. And one older man falls to the ground. His sword like cast aside, and the man standing over him kicks him to the ground and jams his sword down his like throat and out his chest and pins him to the ground.
How big is the drop like down to the?
About 20 feet.
Oh,
Can I recognize the armor, like in general?
I would say roll knowledge local.
That's not too bad. That's a 17.
I'm gonna slide down the ladder.
You try and think back to any books you might have read that detail such a kind of armor or detailing, but you can't recall anything in your vast knowledge that would remind you of this.
I don't know inland. It's fine.
I think we're all heading down the stairs as a team.
Yeah.
Okay. And then at this point, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
I get a. I
Yeah.
fucking love Gunslinger's Initiative, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, do you have that yet?
I do.
What's it plus? Sorry, Riley.
You got saving throws.
So
Just straight dex bonus.
non-natural 20.
Oh my god.
It's plus your dex, yeah. Initiative. Where is it? Fuck! I didn't copy that over.
All right, and actually, I'm gonna go to battle map.
Hey Riley.
What?
23.
Freaking nerd. What do you
All right,
roll?
well, give me a second.
18.
I rolled
17.
a 17, and I got.
Roll.
I got an 18 though.
Oh fuck.
23.
Yeah, we got good initiative.
I need
Fucking
to. It makes more sense for me to go first.
I get
That's true.
I get like +5 to my initiative now
Why?
because I'm a gunslinger.
Oh wow.
I want to go first.
I get my dex bonus plus my
So
initiative
you can
2.
inspire us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm again. What is this?
That looks like an anatomy of something.
It does.
So you guys, go ahead and like station yourselves wherever you'd like.
Where
to
are
be.
we?
Up here.
Where do you think
On
your
this
boy
edge,
Sonic's
room
going?
here.
Am I blocking that camera? Probably.
Yeah, it's okay.
Where are we? Just there?
Up here.
Oh, you've drawn this already?
Yeah, he had it in my bedroom.
Wow.
He came prepared.
He did.
Yeah, Sonic's gonna hang real back.
Where did Nethra go?
Who?
Who?
Where'd the ghost go?
Oh no, the audience.
The
left. They hate
spirits
us
are
too.
lifted.
Where's our live studio
Oh
audience?
fuck! I have another book. I have 12 books, Riley.
That's so many books.
Stop reading books. We're in a fight.
I know that I have a cupcake in this room somewhere, and I don't know where. And I know that I can't.
Eat the cupcake?
No. And I know I can't search for it on camera, so I'm now gonna just sit in agony, having not eaten all day at like 8 p.m.
Why the fuck?
Cause
Hey Nethra,
Look.
you know in my bedroom, the second drawer, I have like a ton of snacks. Grab some.
could you snack me? Thank you.
Yo, snack
Thank
me,
you.
boy.
Thank you, senor.
Dude.
Yo, a ghost is about to bring me some snacks.
Oh my god, the poor mic. Don't keep this on there.
Yeah.
Because then you'd be rolling on the mic.
I'm gonna tug this a little bit over so it's not in your book.
I like how they were slaughtering townspeople and you're like, who's the bad guy?
Yeah, I know. The follow-up joke.
A green one.
Do you use this music a lot? Because I know the song.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we've used this. I don't use it
Yeah,
before.
okay, cool.
Okay.
Sorry. You're gonna have to,
Your notebook.
I'm...
Sorry, Mike.
Are these it?
Snack me with whatever you... Ah! Bad choice.
My list gets so much shorter when I take out all the books, Riley.
Stop the chips! Too many snacks!
Too many snacks.
Sorry. Sorry, I've just been running around all day and I never got a
Did
chance
you
to actually
just
eat.
take my entire drawer out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you mind if I eat your chips?
No, I
Oh,
don't.
actually,
Here. And
do you have any other dice?
I have plenty. Yeah, I'll reserve that.
Why? There's all I need.
Just put them on the table.
I need different colored dice, different chips.
Let's be real here. Lays are the best chips.
Love this.
Ah.
And we're
Lays are just a top quality chip.
Alright, what is it?
People's lives are at stake.
Huh?
So people's lives are at stake.
Has Sonic ever understood death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were kinda sad when Soren died.
Yeah.
Alright. Oops, my mic came on.
You have to explain this to us.
Oh yeah, totally. Alright, so all the red guys are men in leather armor with a red lace.
So we don't want to kill them.
Got it.
Correct. The black people are people in dirty. The black dice. Calm down. Black dice are people in commoner's clothing. Some of them wield like dingy swords, pickaxes, clubs, sticks, whatever they have been able to muster. The two pink dice are also what? The two.
Where's the board?
If you want to, yeah. The two pink dice are also wearing the leather armor with red lace. But you can see it's sort of like a crackling of magic in their hands, in addition to their swords.
Fuck, I'm gonna shoot him.
Are they on the team? Does it appear that they're on the
Hey,
team
Riley,
of
whose
the
dice is this?
red armor?
Riley,
They are wearing the same armor.
Riley, who's this supposed to be? This one?
Alright.
I need this die. That's my D8.
Oh, we choose a different bag. From the same color, please. You don't think you'll need.
And you gonna tell us who the green one is, or can we? Oh, we can't see him.
I don't
You
need the
can't see
D10.
them. They're across
I
the
got two
chasm.
D10s.
Right over here.
So how high up? So what's this terrain?
So this is the highest area right here. This is one, and then down here, this is one tier down. There's another tier down, and then there's this large chasm that goes even farther down right here.
Okay, so roughly, though, about how high up are we from the first stage?
Each level is about 20 feet.
Fuck. So, I wouldn't be able to shoot somebody, say...
That's alright.
Oh, wait.
You also have a height advantage, which does make shooting easier.
Yeah, can I borrow your phone? Actually, I need to check the
Alright.
range on
I'm gonna need everyone's. So did everyone roll initiative?
Yeah.
Alright. 29 and 20.
23.
23? Alright, 20 to 15.
18.
17. Oh my god, we're doing this fight without our boy.
It's a 3v20.
I did use my other spells like Fascinate
7,
more.
8, 9, 10, 11. It's 3v11.
Oh my god.
I've...
Too many.
We're not gonna be able to kill them all.
Here we are.
Yeah, we are.
Alright,
We have the townsfolk.
Darren, you're first.
I need to check my gun's range really quickly,
God damn it.
because that'll, like, determine what I'm gonna do.
He's rather just gonna kill all of us now. And he's like, that's it! Thanks for watching!
Nah, we'll be fine. Actually, I won't because I'm still hurt from yesterday.
Wouldn't that be the biggest meme though to the one guy who stuck through and watched every episode? And this is like his reward.
That's the end of the series, folks.
You're just an asshole. Yeah.
To anyone who actually sits through these, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
We really like
You're
doing
the best.
this. We do this for fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
But the fact that like anyone watches really is cool. So thanks for watching if you do.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
She doesn't watch.
God damn it.
I have a family, so.
Hey Riley, do you know the pistol's
I do have
range
Yeah,
increment?
right.
Isn't it 20?
Great, they hit the black my face up.
Alright, so Mayor, you are up first.
Huh? He pointed the camera at me. He has the black
Okay,
face.
so what would the penalty be for me firing
one knows.
at
Yeah.
this guy?
I'm a ghost.
Where are you guys?
Here. Like if I moved over here and fired at this guy, what would my penalty be?
-4, because he's two increments out.
Okay. Then
Are
I'm
you
gonna.
gonna use Deadeye?
Yeah. I'll try that.
Alright, it's -4.
Do it over here. See, I can't hit on a good day, so I'm. You know, I think I still resolve against normal AC though, because like ordinarily. Cause it's
Well, Deadshot is resolving into touch AC.
Yeah, but then I would hit fire. I gotta look through this again.
Okay, wait a second. Yeah, you moved.
Miss.
Good roll.
5.
Okay, so you rush
Nice.
forward up to the edge of the chasm.
Nice roll.
Pull out your
It's an
pistol.
11, technically.
Aim very like.
It's actually an 11.
An 11. All right. You kind of wobble with your aim a bit. Try like close one eye, try to squint and make out one of your enemies. Let a bolt rip through the air, grazes over the top of his head. But the guy felt like hearing the bullet whiz past. Pushes forth the townsperson he's currently attacking and looks up at you.
Okay, at least I saved that townsperson.
For now.
Hey, catch your phone.
So it's a ladder going down?
Yes, they're like
I need to
stairs,
check
basically,
this
like very
out,
steep
so
stairs, kind of
I can't.
ladderish.
Okay, I'm gonna run down the stairs.
Where?
Thanks for letting me borrow this, by the way.
From here? The stairs are over here?
Yep.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 movement? Right?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Oh, I guess I am in range.
So
I'm
you take a swing at that boy?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swing at that boy.
Alright, go ahead.
I just realized there is a way for me to two-hand with a guitar. Sorry, one-hand with a guitar.
Great. I also forgot to mention I go into a rage, so
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
I can go into a rage.
Yeah,
Still-
I will allow it.
It's still gonna miss 11.
11?
Yeah. Roll a 3.
Alright.
Okay, buddy.
So you let out a ferocious roar as your rage consumes you. And you rush forward, leaping down the stairs, and then in a huge cry, you swing your warhammer. The bandit, hearing you coming, turns around and ducks underneath right as your hammer whizzes over his head.
Well, that didn't work.
Just so you know, there's a way of playing guitar where you just use your fingers on the fretboard.
Yep.
I think it's called. There's a name for it, which starts with a name. And it's a way that you can play the guitar with one hand.
Yep.
So, like, if you're playing like a bunch of instruments, you can do that. So
You still have to hold the guitar with.
I'm gonna find a way to have a strap, hold it, and then also have a sword. I will do that.
Not now.
I will though. By the end of this campaign, I will
Maybe.
stab and play guitar at the same time.
Okay, I figured out why I was confused.
With heavy, like, negatives, sir.
Essentially,
Essentially.
I get to resolve against the touch AC as long as they're in my first increment. With Deadeye, I can do it all the time.
Right.
So that's great.
So, that's what I said.
Yeah, I need
So I
to
thought I said
clarify.
I now will. Fascinate's not a. Oh, I could. We could bring the Skelly gang. We could totally do
Bring in
that.
Skell, get some Skell Bros.
I need to pull out my guitar though.
Do it.
Well, I would have assumed you had it ready, right?
Yeah.
We all said we had our weapons ready.
I readied my
Oh,
sword.
You said you readied your sword.
Oh, fuck, I'm down to 4 bullets.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to.
You should really ready your guitar.
No, because if someone attacks me, then I have a sword.
No, but you're over by us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we were
but
far
like,
away.
look. Hey, we're not gonna. That's what Sonic would do.
Okay. Okay.
We good? We good. That microphone needs to go back because I'm behind it. So I can use. It's a move action to switch.
Yeah.
But wait, can I? It's a free action to. Oh no, it's one action to start and a free action.
It's a standard
to
action
continue.
to start it, but it's a free action to keep it up. And they keep track of how many rounds you use it for.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm just gonna use 2 move actions to draw my guitar and to come over, if that's okay.
You have a move action.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use a standard action.
That's not.
Is that not how
That's
it
not
works?
Pathfinder works.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, sorry. So can I only, like, I can't move and draw at the same time? Even if I don't attack?
It kind of sucks, but yeah.
I'll let you.
No, I'm just trying to, like, I don't, like, I
in
still
charge.
suck at combat.
I'm in charge.
Homebrew.
It makes sense.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, no problem. That's your whole turn, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna bolt on over and whip out my guitar. How many steps can I take? 6?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
I drew the attention of the magic person, and I don't like that.
Yeah. Alright. So, Grawl, this bandit
Yes.
is going to duck under your warhammer and then immediately lunge forward with a falchion that he has.
He can try.
He certainly can.
You're a confident boy.
I'm gonna die.
How much health do you even have?
Not with
22.
the skelly
It's a
bros.
19 hit.
Yes. Save me.
Not with the
Oh
skelly
jeez, you
bros.
take 7 points of damage as he lunges forward and thrusts the rapier into you.
Nah, I don't. I take 6 damage. Get it right.
You have DR1.
Yeah.
Got max damage.
Oof.
Ow.
It's a D6 plus 1. He rolled a D6. He rolled 6.
Oof.
And this bandit right here is going to run forward and attack the town person right there. Hitting him. Alright, so you see this this man lunge forward and thrust his falchion forward, slashing across the man's face, leaving a deep gash in his cheek.
A falchion. Oh boy.
Yeah. This guy attacks right here, but the townsperson is able to duck out of the way and block with the butt of his pickaxe.
Good on him.
Oops.
Sweet roll.
Thanks. That was cocked. Yeah. And so as both these two lunge forward with their falchions, respectively, this town person here ducks underneath and dives to the side, dodging both of their attacks.
Hey, really? I like my dice like I like my guns.
Yeah?
With 20 sides.
Doesn't make sense. Alright. And so as the heated battle is as the battle is beginning to take place, I would say Grawl, only you see this, but across the way, you see what looks like a tall, strong-looking woman here wielding a greatsword, fending off some of the bandits, and next to her. Would you like to describe yourself?
Back from the dead, baby!
Everybody ceremonially dab.
No,
Yeah, I'm good.
I refuse.
Dab in solidarity.
No, fuck that.
Look
Give me
who's back.
Give me dice. Give me dice.
You earn your dice, son.
Wait, are they
Riley, you
already?
have my dice set.
No, they're not.
What do you look like, sir?
I look like an elf.
Oh, cool.
Here, I got it for you.
Oh, that's how it looks.
Good.
I am
So
an
back to the
elf.
battle.
I am a 6'5" elf. I'm tall.
We're
And
all
I'm kinda
so
like-
tall.
Well, elves are tall.
Huh?
Elves are tall, yeah.
No, but we're 3 tall boys.
And then Marin.
Yeah.
Excuse you, I'm 5'8". Fucking
Yeah,
tall
and
for
then
a
Tall
lady.
for a woman.
We're all
For a
tall.
whammon.
We should
Yeah. So
yeah.
now
Average is
now
5'6".
you are
Yeah.
engaged in combat with this bandit here.
Oh, wonderful.
This is the Nether?
That's the elf man.
Fuck.
What color? Which color is your hair? What clothes you're wearing? What do you look like?
I have blonde hair.
Here,
I'm not gonna say that.
swap this person out for this.
I am a male elf who is blonde. And I'm wearing... Fuck, what is it?
leaves.
Chain coat.
Would it be kind of like, would everyone be slightly like blurry, but like Nethra, like in the distance?
Only
his character-
Grawl can make this out clearly. But what you can see is this giant woman, batting back the bandage and slashing with the greatsword, while you see sort of like a glow emanating from the blonde elven man's hands as he supports the fighting woman.
Is it like they both have way too much detail and better hair than everyone else around them?
No.
Is it like they're named NPCs versus unnamed townspeople?
I'm asking you, is this an anime?
No, it's not.
Is this an anime?
No,
They
you
have bright blue hair.
Girl, he's got purple hair!
it's just that now that you've descended on one level, Grawl, you're able to make out farther out across, and so you can see them now as well.
Okay.
But it is your turn.
Wonderful.
Kind stranger.
All right.
I wonder who that could be.
Whoever this handsome fellow is gonna attack that bandit because he's getting way too close for comfort.
With your what?
With my sword cane.
What? Not!
This is blood. A 17 hit.
It does roll damage.
Nice.
We don't know very much about Nethra's character. This is... Stop this.
Oh, so I had it close to him.
I will not be silenced.
You
I
can't
can
be
hear
silenced,
you,
Luke.
okay?
Yeah.
I think
You're
no one
loud
in the
enough.
world
Boy,
can
howdy.
silence you.
Alright. So, you lunge forward with your cane, removing the bottom half and revealing the sword underneath, and thrusting it forward into the bandit, who looks very surprised as the sword just pierces through his stomach and out his back. He takes a breath, grabs onto the sword, but it's still inching towards you.
Just up the sword.
Get you. I'm gonna get you. Grabs the sword and pulls it to get closer.
Like a rope?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be dope.
Oh dear.
Wait, where was the other sheet?
Crazy.
Was it on the ground?
Crazy.
The other sheet that you gave me. Merci.
Alright. So you see this man over here. A bright, like, flash of white light releases from his short sword. And he thrusts it into the man in front of him. Stop.
I'm a game designer. I'm practicing audio. You know, I do what I got.
And the townsperson falls. And
I
does
don't
not
like
get back
Oh,
up.
how the mighty have fallen.
And I bet you, knowing Riley, that these are all like real people that serve like real utility. So like whoever we save will be like useful.
Yeah, that was the blacksmith.
Yeah.
This person's the mayor.
So you're gonna say he's the black guy because he died first.
And this man over here is gonna rush up.
If anyone would say that, you
Past.
would.
And his sword, also glowing with white light, lunges, like,
Rifle.
slashes upwards.
Well, if it's white light, it must be good.
Oh no, that's way worse.
Stop.
That's way worse than what I said.
I meant like celestial.
Uh-huh. Well, if it's white, it must be good.
Don't twist my words.
But as he does, the woman brings forth her sword and just completely blocks the attack with the pommel, like catching it on the handguard.
May I?
May you what? Oh my god. I hate you.
Stop sound affecting.
I had to do that. I'm good. I'm really hyper today, and I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Fine.
And then
Did you take your meds?
No! After thrusting the sword off, she takes both hands over her greatsword and brings it down on the head of the man.
Good.
Fellow barbarian, I see. Or fighter. Or paladin.
I feel like I should just switch to fighter. Because at this point, I use my sword as much as my gun.
I like how yeah, your
Pretty
entire
close.
character is based around good rolls, and you are the unluckiest person I've ever seen in Pathfinder. It's really
You
cohesive.
should just use your ring from now on.
They work together so well.
Thank you.
Alright, so she thrusts off the glowing sword of the one man and turns to the other and slashes across his chest, leaving this huge gash across his chest as he gets thrown back.
We need to recruit this person.
I bet you that Nethra knows them.
I bet you.
Who is this Nethra?
Let me tell you,
Who is this Soren?
Soren's dead.
Soren's not.
This man
What
is
is it,
going to begin to flee
Soren in disguise.
and run down towards the lower levels, and both of these bandits will attack.
Why would he do that?
Maybe because they don't understand the mechanics of the game as well as we do.
And so as the man thrusts one of them away and turns to run, both of them simultaneously, one thrusts his rapier into the man's back and the other cuts out his legs. Like basically flipping him to the side and then thrusting him into the ground. And he lets out a final like gasp of breath as the light leaves his eyes.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely. That's how people work.
Yeah.
Survive.
Yeah, this man here, the black D10, is going to like thrust forward with his pickaxe, trying to take a huge cut out of this bandit here.
Get him! We should have brought the old man. He would have.
Yeah. And so as the guy lunges forward with his pickaxe, the bandit in front of him quickly bats away the strike with parrying it with his falchion, and throwing the blow the strike to the side. And this man, after expertly kind of dodging out of the way, brings up his sword and thrusts forward, dealing, basically cutting into the side of this man here. Marin, you're up.
Okay, so, question. Is there any way I can get down to a lower level without, like...
Well, right now, this is a building right here.
Yeah.
The roof of the building is 10 feet taller.
Yeah.
So you can jump down onto the building and then jump from the building down to the level.
And would that be my action, though?
Well, it's part of your move action.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, if you roll acrobatics to make
Okay.
make the
You
jump.
can try.
Okay.
You can
Let's
certainly
roll
try.
acrobatics on
Roll
that.
acrobatics.
That's
post
not
that?
great.
What?
Did you
15.
post that?
Alright, so you make a leap down.
No, I think
and
it
a
was
quick
red.
roll and you're up again, still running. So that's 1, 2, 3. Roll an acrobatics check.
That's better. That's 23.
Alright, and you also expertly land here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that as far as you want to go?
Can I get here?
This is another 20 feet.
How far would it be to here? Like, how far would my pistol
5,
be?
10, 15, 20, 25.
Can I scoot?
You
here?
can, and he's in your first ranging.
Wow, you're so cool.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Right, roll.
That's
never-
fucking better!
I forgot.
20,
How does
not
the
that.
how does the ting go?
The ting?
Thank you. To do for
That's 4 damage,
Okay.
but I shot him.
Yes.
Finally.
Well, that's helpful. Did you 4 damage
Yep.
against? Okay.
I don't get any bonuses on pistol shots.
Right, so so you leap down onto the roof, roll, climb down from the roof onto the next level, and skirt up to the edge, basically stopping your run on the dirty like sandstone. Dust flies. You whip your pistol forward and let out a blast immediately, sending your bullet forward, striking true into the shoulder of the man, clipping his collarbone as he blasts his shoulder back. Clutching his arm, he looks up at you with just hate in his eyes. His teeth are barred, and he clutches his sword. His knuckles go white.
Okay.
That's so sick.
Draw.
I'm gonna
Very
do
anime.
my special attack and just do a normal attack on that guy.
Alright,
That's
go
the
ahead.
only thing I can do.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, I rolled a 5, so 13.
Okay, you whiz the first one. He dodges aside, strikes you. Bring your hammer down again. Woo, he dodges to the side again, completely just whizzing past him.
This is the only thing I'm good at. What the heck?
Sounds like
Now you know how I feel!
I've been doing this.
Sounds like you need some spooky, scary skeletons.
Please!
Or I could just like
Skeletor me.
Skeletor
and just
me.
really mess with them and just like throw
I
a
only
snake
have
at
3
them.
bullets left.
Wha-
Remember, make that
Yeah.
tingle scrap.
I mean,
Pop, pop,
I've
pop,
never,
pop, pop.
I've not actually done the research
Skinny beat, pop,
as to
pop.
like which is the best.
Could this
thing
be a
that I
mining
should
town,
do.
perhaps?
But
What?
skeletons are
Could this be
certainly
a
the
mining
coolest.
town, perhaps, based on the pickaxes?
So,
To make
Sonic
bullets?
is going to. I don't know what Sonic's gonna do. Yeah, I'm going to use one of my spells and summon a skeleton.
You can't tell the
Right.
difference.
So you strike a chord on your guitar, and as you do, making a much quicker job of it than previously. Out from the side of the cliff face crawls, a skeletal hand breaking out from the sandstone. A flash of dust bursts out, and a bloody human skeleton crawls out. And let's say he is this, and plops out onto the roof from the side.
Wait,
Wait,
right
for
next
Bob-
to you?
I can, but
Where do you want him to be?
there.
Sure.
Unless like
No
unless he has summoning sickness or
This is
something.
a Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Nerd.
Is that like I don't know what is the range of where I can summon them the same as like the range of all my other spells?
I will look for
Do you? I can look it up. You can keep going. You're good. I'll look it up.
You sure?
Yeah, I got the app.
Let's see who gets there quick first.
Help me.
Range is close, 25 feet plus 5 feet for 2 level.
I had it up first.
So yeah, he's in range. You can summon him there. Is that all you're doing?
So it's 5 feet per thing, so it's 5 steps.
Yeah. So you can summon him 5 feet away, like 5 squares away from you. Right there?
Flanking bonus.
Yeah.
Now I can just make skeletons appear behind people. And they're not hostile. They do like what
What you want? Yeah.
like what I want them to do. So it's not even like they're like just good to me or like to my friends. I can literally be like, hold off. But they only like are alive for
Right.
so long.
So now that you're flanking him, you can add a +2 to your attacks, but via your flanking bonus
To mine or his?
to the skeletons and to crawls. Because this guy here is
In
flanking.
melee range.
Neat.
All right, is that your turn?
You know, it would be much better if I started inspire. Can I inspire a skeleton?
Yeah.
Should have done that first. Because it's a free action to keep it going. That's fine.
We needed
Oh,
that.
also, the skeleton's only gonna be there for I think 3 rounds.
Yeah, so if I pop Inspire Courage and then pop 3 skeletons,
Right.
Then
Is
they
that
allow
but is that your
bonuses.
turn?
that's my turn.
All right, skeleton's up.
Your boy Douglas!
Is that his name?
I'll name them as they appear. They're a new one every time.
Oh boy.
Or is it the same trio every time?
Would you like it to be?
I like it to be the same trio every
Okay,
time.
It's the same trio.
Douglas starts.
Douglas is the first guy to pop out.
Doug-
He's an early bloomer.
I'm all for it. He's getting. Oh yeah, I determined what Douglas does. I forgot that. I literally just was speaking. I was like, hey, Nethra, I can tell what the skeleton to do.
Why don't you tell him what to do?
and you didn't do it.
Douglas, stab. Stab the ones in red.
Douglas gives a bony thumbs up and draws the rusted scimitar that is at his side.
Yeah.
And lunges forward for an attack. And so he lunges forward, and the bandit turns to him really quickly and grabs the sword hilt before he can reach him, and ripping it from his hand. Not just ripping it from his hand, but ripping off his hand.
Douglas.
Tosses it to the
I'm
side.
rolling that one.
Oof.
Oh my god. We're
I
gonna
saw,
die.
I saw him roll that, and I was like, "This ought to be good."
Which
Yeah.
bandit?
This one right here.
You will not die of painless
Well,
damage.
what
you're
about the
fighting him.
flanking bonus?
And that one so it doesn't matter with the flanking bonus.
I still got. But wait, doesn't Grohl have a flanking bonus now?
I do now.
Because we still flank him.
Now I have a +10 to attack.
So I've actually given you better than Inspire Courage in a way, because I've given you a +2.
only against that guy.
Alright,
Yeah.
and so the man
But just specifically.
throws the skeleton's hand away with the blade and brings his own blade down on the skeleton, cracking against its rib cage and then bouncing off the hard, like, outer shell of his bones.
Attaboy, Douglas. I like to imagine he's smiling.
He can't not smile. He's
Yeah.
a skeleton.
He's a happy boy.
But as he gives you the thumbs up,
No. No.
Hold on, what does this do?
Douglas. I don't know if I can keep casting this
So,
spell.
as he gives you the thumbs up after the thing bounces off, and then the other bandit comes up from the side and sweeps his falchion across his rib cage, getting through his ribs, and then basically just tearing through the center of his body, meat, like bits of meat, bloody, like bones and all, cracking through the ribs, and Douglas collapses into a pile of bones.
Douglas.
Now I don't get a flanking bonus. Thanks.
I'm trying.
It drew the attacks away from Grohl.
That's true.
Huh?
It drew attacks away from Grohl.
Yeah, which is fine. It's like the skeletons at best are I mean, are always going to be good fodder, which is why I like them.
So this guy here finishes this man off. He cuts out like one of his legs and he falls to a knee, and then with a swift motion cuts off his head.
Wow, that's
Well,
a
that
sharp
was
sword.
gruesome.
Are there meant to be survivors?
You don't know.
I don't know if you're intending us to save them.
I mean,
can't.
we're trying to.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
we're just rolling back.
Yeah.
I mean,
but as again, both of these guys
You mean as usual?
together take another swing at this same guy right here, and he just dances out of the way like easily.
That was some nice.
He just
Stop flirting with them.
out of the way.
Not flirting with them.
You're
I'm
flirting
complimenting
with
The dodge. I can appreciate the dodge. A compliment is not a flirt.
Hey, Nether, does a 7 hit you?
A compliment is not a flirt. Anna Maria
Where's
said
the
this.
No, it does not.
Okay,
If
so as the bandit in
compliments
front
were
of you
flirts,
lunges
I
forward
would've
with his
flirted with
falchion
all
and
of
brings it down at you, you very deftly parry away his blow with the tip of your sword and
Yeah.
dance out of
So-
the way.
Nice.
Nearly said a really weird word. Pull myself back.
Proud of you.
And
Thanks.
yeah, and the woman over here is still just keeping both fighters at bay as she is in melee with them.
Okay.
You're up, Nether.
Alright, I'm gonna try and finish this guy off.
The cane.
That is another 17.
Alright, roll damage.
That's another. What is it? 8.
Okay. And so as you pull out your sword, after you lunge forward, you parry it away, and then you take the sheath of it, the cane part of your weapon, bat him across the head, daze him, and then just draw your blade across his throat, just cutting his neck open. And he just gurgles and falls.
So cool.
Cool, we got DPS finally.
What are you talking about? I'm DPS.
You're tank. Tank is not the same thing as a DPS.
I'm not a tank. I have 13 constitution.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Anna Maria was supposed to be DPS.
Oh, look how
Anna
that
Maria
turned
is just
out.
the smart one who solves all the problems.
And make skateboards.
The skater kid.
Yeah. So Anna Maria, this guy right here,
You gonna attack me?
2, 3. He's gonna come right up next to the thing, and he can't quite reach you with his sword. Obviously, he's gonna throw his offhand up, and this spectral frost forms around his arm and hand, and blasts forward, slamming towards you. Let's see.
It slams into you.
Oh dear. Is that a save or like?
I don't know. I think it's a.
Ray of Frost.
I would prefer
It's
it
an
be an
attack
attack
roll.
roll.
It's an attack
I know,
roll
but
against your
it's-
touch AC.
What is your touch AC?
Fuck. Wait, touch AC?
Yep.
It's not too bad. 15.
15 is your touch AC.
Yeah.
How do you calculate touch AC?
What?
How do you calculate touch AC?
It's your AC without your dex bonus, I believe, or without your natural armor. Without your
Okay.
natural armor.
No.
Your
Any
natural
armor, any
and armor.
It's just armor.
Yeah, without armor.
But
yeah.
my natural armor would still apply to it?
What?
Would my natural armor still apply to my touch AC?
No.
Oh.
I know, like, I have a
Wait,
3 dex, 2
Really?
armor. My
Because
normal,
it's like spells.
right? Like my normal armor is like.
It's about dodging.
Wait, it doesn't.
not-
It takes out natural armor too.
It takes out all armor. It's just it's 10 plus your dex
Kevin,
bonus.
can I borrow your phone for a hot
You sure?
second?
Yes.
Fuck.
What is your touch
Or
AC?
yours.
That's 14
This one?
then.
No, that's mine.
Okay.
I got you.
I need to double check
I mean,
that though
just
because
a phone
natural armor
to
gives me
borrow.
+1,
Because I need to look
Right.
something up.
and I calculated.
Okay.
5, 6, 7.
Alright, and you take 3 points of cold damage as the ray of frost just glances across your shoulder, leaving it's like shards of ice growing, forming on your shoulder.
Wait,
Pretty cool.
Like, sorry, spreading or like just like.
Just appearing there as the ray of frost blasts
I need a
inward.
phone.
Okay.
I need a phone.
Mine.
Just any phone.
So many phones flying around here, kiddos.
So my phone is gone.
Alright.
Took it.
The camera.
And so this man's over here.
Give that back.
Yeah, this other man's over here. His eyes, you see like a sort of like multiple hand symbols and him muttering some words, and then his eyes flash white, and he lunges forward with his sword.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
That's kind of what why I picked the skeletons.
Oh yeah?
Cause I mean
You
the
Naruto
equivalent
now?
of that. I mean no, the equivalent of that is
Yes.
Sun from Ruby, and like he can just
Oh,
create
shit,
one
yeah.
himself. And I just that's what it does in combat. Basically, I can be like attack this person, and not me.
Why do I have like the highest armor class out of all of us?
Because you have Dex.
Maybe Nether will
Alright,
have a higher
so-
armor class now.
You see with the glowing sword, his eyes flashing white, seeing exactly where he needs to strike. The man lunges forward and slams his sword down, catching the woman in the shoulder blade, digging into her body. She lets out a cry of pain as he deals 12 damage to her.
Fuck!
Boss man. It was those hand signs.
We haven't killed anyone yet.
I'm gonna shoot this guy. Or wait, no.
Yeah, we haven't killed anyone.
Well, I mean, you guys haven't.
Look, I'm support. Leave me alone. I don't kill.
I'm ranged and I have 3 more bullets, so...
You're DPS.
You're almost out of bullets. Oh my god.
Yeah. And this man here,
It really be like
after
that.
ducking underneath both of the swipes, he takes the shovel that he's wielding and slams it across the guy's the side of his head.
Yeah!
I should use my rapier instead of this
You're dealing 4
gun.
damage to the guy.
I should really switch it, but like they're too far, so if I switch, I can't attack.
Marin, you're up.
And take another shot.
Oh, you're wasting all your bullets.
I can't do anything else. If
Yeah,
I
I
switch
know.
my weapon, I can't get an attack. This
Do a
round.
plunging attack. It's the most powerful move.
That's how you defeat bosses.
Is it actually?
Riley, can I
It's
jump
a
off?
Dark Souls reference.
Oh, I know that there's one dragon, right, that you can
Yeah.
use to kill you.
Hey Riley, can I jump off the thing and stab him?
Roll acrobatics.
I can't. I have to pull my weapon out. Like that's a move action.
Right, but roll acrobatics to fall on him.
Yeah, no. So then I just shoot him at that point because I can't make an attack if I jump on him.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Well, you're still 20 feet away from him, technically.
Oh wait, I can.
What?
I can make an attack.
What do you mean?
Pistol whip. It's brand new.
Oh yeah! You spend a grip point to do that, or can you just do it?
I got points. But
Does it do decent damage?
yeah, it actually does the same as my
So
pistol.
you're gonna jump on him
Wow.
and pistol whip him?
Yeah.
Alright, roll acrobatics, jump on.
Hitting someone with your pistols is powerful as shooting them
If
with
you
it.
pistol whip someone in the face, it's not the same as shooting them, but it will knock
Yeah,
them
I
out.
know. I know.
Alright, so you jump down
And
onto
remember,
where
this
his
like-
body is,
That's-
and roll an attack.
Oh, it's not great. 15.
15? That's enough, roll damage.
Fantastic.
Ah.
Wait. Fuck. Do I have the damage die right?
Alright, thanks.
Should be a D8,
I
right?
need to check this. Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
think so. That's what.
D8.
It'd be like
Riley,
that.
does my
sure?
skeleton, does my skeleton's turns function in the same way as
6.
mine?
6?
Yeah.
Alright, so you leap down, landing on the man, just slamming your pistol across his temple. His face goes to the side and he backs up as you land hard on your legs, taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage. You land like in an
You're
awkward
gonna
position.
die. Yikes.
It's cool.
But you're
no
now
bueno.
you push him back one, and now you are in between him and another bandit.
Why? Why were you like, this is where I want to be?
Because I don't have any bullets.
Between 2 walls and 2 bandits.
I don't have any bullets.
Brawl, you're up.
Nor do I. It doesn't mean I go walking around in New York being
Attack.
like bandits.
Oops. I need to stop doing that.
Please. You have to understand. Like, I am fucked.
14?
You stole my leg.
What? Did I?
That's my turn. Okay.
Oh no, my lid is on the other side of the table.
So this man is just dancing around you as you just take swipe
I don't know how
after
it
swipe.
got there.
You're beginning to become more and more angry.
I'm gonna fascinate him.
I have
Sick
a
of
cold.
this.
I have a cold,
Legitimately,
okay?
if he does one hit the same amount of damage as that other lady, I'm down.
I'm gonna fascinate this
What's the
fool.
DC?
I'll check. Is it mine or is it based on the spell?
It's based on it's not a spell, it's a bard performance.
Sorry, the performance. Like, does that make sense? Is it
It's
like
based on you.
Yeah.
Bard performance.
Saving throw DC is 14.
I'll get you getting it before I can get it.
Quick question.
Yes.
If you have to take the
Oh, I was wrong. I rolled a 15.
Fuck, what's it called? If you have to take half
You're
of
close.
an odd number, do you round down or round up?
Down.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Sure.
So after striking your off chord and summoning what was his name?
It's not an off chord. It's a great song.
To summon the skeleton?
Yeah.
Alright, you strum the chords.
It's a riff by Slash.
Dude, whatever, man. you play
Oh
whatever.
shit! Fuck.
But now you kind of take a more
God
graceful
damn it.
approach and start playing
Fuck
a
me.
nice little lullaby.
What?
Focusing all of your bardic
I
magic
could've used
into
the
your
combat maneuver
music
to knock
and
him
thrusting it
prone.
forward at this man, attempting to alter his mind. And as he's dancing around Grawl's attacks, suddenly he lands on 1 foot and stops, 1 foot and stops, and then glances over at you. And slowly his arms fall to his side, he just starts staring at you and like kind of just stands up straight. Not moving.
You start playing the bass
think it-
guitar
I think it
to
states-
Disorder by Joy Division.
I think it states that they sit down.
Oh shit.
I can check. But I think they sit
Also, it's flavor. It doesn't really matter.
It does matter. No, that is
for what you could do.
I could have used a combat
I'm just
maneuver to
checking.
knock
Sorry,
him
okay.
prone as a free action.
Skeletal
last
homie's
round.
gone. We'll cross him off. Bandit's turn.
Well, now you know.
Question: does the bandit get a save every time, every turn, or is it just? Luke, does the bandit get a save to break through the break out of fascinating?
The saving throw.
What is it? Do you get a save every turn, or is it just there?
Oh, I will. It stops when I damage him. I'll check. Hold on.
I know it stops when you damage him, but does he also get a? Each creature each creature within range. The effect of a creature saving throw succeeds.
No, I should use my D10.
Yeah, no. Yeah, he doesn't get a saving throw.
He doesn't. He's just done.
Yeah, he's until something
Hey,
happens.
Kevin, can I borrow your phone again?
He has to see his allies being hurt or him being hurt in order for it to break.
His allies being hurt?
Yeah, that counts. Any threat towards him. But he also gets -4 on his perception checks to notice that. So he won't go. But this man's is going to come around and take a swing at you, Brawl.
Cool. We're gonna die.
I'm trying my best, but
These are negative Nancy's. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah.
They're all pretty weak.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah, my AC is 14 when I rage.
Oh, fuck.
all of these people have less than 16 health. So,
So he deals 3 damage to you as he kind of glances across your chest as you try and back away from the blow.
does that wake the other guy up?
Well, no, his partner is attacking Brawl, not the other way around.
That's what I'm just asking.
Yeah, so no. So this Marin, this bandit here is going to take a swing at you.
I could have made him prone. I should have done that.
You can knock him prone.
Yeah, it's the combat maneuver action. Free action.
Yeah. Does a 9 hit.
No.
Alright, so as you leap across, slam the pistol down, land a little awkwardly, then get on your feet, this other man starts lunging at you, and you quickly press up against the wall as the sword just whizzes by your face.
Question: would a pistol whip count like for regaining my grit?
If it's a crit.
Cool. No, because if I kill with my pistol whip, it also.
Oh, if you kill with your pistol.
If I kill with my pistol, it gives me back grit. So would my pistol whip
No.
count?
Let it be known. The only off-court I play is Court of Shards.
Listen, I'm just describing shit.
Let it be
okay?
clear.
I'm just describing shit.
Don't you
you
describe
give
my
pencil for a
playing
second?
as off?
Huh?
pencil.
How dare you ask me for a pencil?
I didn't ask you for
Okay,
a
I
pencil.
don't know
and
you
this man continues to bob and weave and cannot be touched,
Where'd my pencil go?
apparently.
What a champion! I'm gonna give him a skeleton.
Yeah, and as called, as the woman, don't worry about it.
Oof!
This is the second time I've done that too.
It's colder, isn't it?
No. It's called the reincarnated.
As a whammon.
Yeah, as the woman
Aldrich
just
White.
thrusts the sword out of her shoulder blade, the other man lunges forward at her, and she quickly just parries the blow away, one-handed with her greatsword.
Thank God.
This is that's
One
her,
handed
right?
with
Yeah,
a
okay,
great
cool.
sword.
Yeah, she just like sweeps the sword across, slashing the blow away.
We gotta make friends.
You're up.
Hey, you want to
All
sponsor
right,
us?
how bad is she looking?
She's not looking too awful, but she
Then
did
she'll
take a
help
huge
us
hit.
buy out
right there.
fantasy crates.
In that case, I'm gonna go here, and then using my fervor.
Favor?
Fuck, I forgot what it was. Can I use your phone again?
I can
God.
do that.
Okay. I just forgot what to roll. Whether it's a
Is it
D6
the blessing
or
of
a D8.
fervor?
Yeah.
Have the
Thank
shouts
you.
just
Keep-
continued?
Sure.
Well, I mean, some men have fallen, so there's not as many.
I don't have any abilities to know.
Heal wounds are harmful.
Down on grit.
Because-
Down on
so you're
everything.
basically, yeah.
I'm
This
healing
ability
her.
can be
I mean,
used a
when
number
I
of
go
times.
down,
Half your work,
I
you know how many times you can use it per day?
5.
Okay.
Do you know what the TF2 strike
So you're healing
is?
26 points of damage plus an
What do I have to
Your
roll for
deadly
it?
skill is
it's
jogging,
a
mine's
D6.
murder.
1d6?
Yeah.
Just straight, or is it plus anything?
26. Okay, 26 damage plus an additional 26 damage for every 3 levels he possesses of self. So just 1d6 straight.
1d6 straight? Okay.
Yeah, and you use it as a standard action.
Alright, and then on top of that, I'm gonna use my healing blessing to give it 50% extra.
That's my next
Healing.
roll.
Because that's, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's a swift action.
Okay.
That is 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you clearly rush over to her and kind of give her, grasp her shoulder where the wound had cut into her quickly. And this a bright glowing energy emanates from her hand, and the wound begins to seal shut. It's more, instead of like a gash, it's more like a cut now. As you start sealing the wound, healing her for 3 damage.
Team healer. Sorry.
Okay.
We have the heels and the D's of the P's of the S's.
Alright, and so this man's here. You see as you back away from this other guy's thrust, you see as he like brings his sword up, he makes a couple of hand motions with his hand and utters some incantations where his eyes begin to flash white, and he stares directly through you. And with his glowing sword, he thrusts forward at you.
Question.
Yeah.
If I cut his hand off, would he be able to make hand signs?
No. I think if you cut anyone's hands off, they
Well,
would
I mean,
not
like,
be able
in
to cast
theory,
spells
what
that he's casting a spell that requires
Somatic.
somatic component.
Okay.
I'm just describing that.
Cool.
It's not anything special.
I mean,
So I can.
you could cut his hand off and he wouldn't be able to do it.
Does
It'd
a
be hard.
36 hit?
What the fuck?
A 36?
Wait, the
Jesus.
fuck?
Use your dodge action.
Oof.
I can't. I don't have a dodge action.
Does 36 hit? I'm not sure.
No.
Just roll your
How about
damage.
that? No.
Just roll your damage.
What are you gonna do? You gonna check her sheet? No, it doesn't it.
Oh, by the way, I need.
You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh!
Still.
Are you dead?
I need to borrow this.
Why, Anna Maria, do you keep doing this?
Because
Actually, it's a
in
38
character.
because you're flanked.
Just use your ring from now on,
It's
please.
a 38 because
My
you're
ring
flanked.
from what?
Rolling, so you can get some decent
Oh,
rolls.
sure.
Ring? What?
This.
Her ring. She has a D20 ring.
It's pretty lit.
Does it roll?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
You spin it.
That's the whole point of the ring.
Use that!
Yeah.
It's way cool.
So you take 9 points of damage as the man slashes across your chest.
I showed it to you yesterday.
And as
All right, Anna Maria, roll for perception.
yeah, and as
Just
the
once.
as the sword cuts through your skin, his eyes fade again.
She has 3 health.
Yay!
Gouge his eyes out.
And also, I guess roll knowledge arcana to see if you know what he's casting.
Not one, so no.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yikes.
Your magic. What's that?
Don't use the ring.
I don't like magic.
Magic. What's that? What that be?
Elevators are magic. That one.
Wait, fuck, I was gonna look something up.
I mean, they are in this world.
Right. And so as you place your hand on her shoulder, healing her, the other man, his eyes previously glowing, his sword still alight, thrusts forward, and you both quickly back up, and the woman kind of bats away the attack, and a shower of sparks clangs off her sword as the enhanced weapon just grazes off of it. And then
So
she,
that's like a magic weapon, isn't it?
at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
And so as she pushes off the magic weapon, she brings her sword around for a swing against the guy attacking her.
The chill thing would have been a ranged attack.
It is a ranged attack.
Yeah. I could have used my dodge on that.
You could have.
But you didn't.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Could have, should have, would have.
You were just saying, I wish people would.
Are you gonna die?
Yeah, maybe.
Why?
'Cause
Stop.
my
Why would you
character's
do
different.
that? What the heck?
What do you mean?
Cole and I have never been like.
You need to like.
Oh, you've been on the brink of Sonic's been on the brink of death. We've all been on the brink of death a bunch of times.
And so as she brings her great sword across in a wide arc with a the guy quickly backs up, barely missing as the tip of the sword kind of like inches into his leather armor.
Oh, I actually need to, I need to check something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it open.
Thank you.
We should just get a laptop.
I use mine,
We need
but
a
it's recording.
researcher. If anyone would like to apply for a job,
Shut the fuck up.
We won't pay you.
Anyone
so,
wants to apply for an unpaid internship?
Were you just, what,
Where
is he
you
just
don't
gonna
learn
be the
anything.
Googler?
So and as
The assistant.
as this man is dancing between two of the bandits, like dodging out of the way, definitely like dodging another blow, and he takes his opportunity, sees, brings up his shovel and slams it through the man. He basically digs it into the guy's like stomach. The sharp edge of the spade piercing through his skin and like basically digging through his stomach. The guy thrusts forward and just slams him into the ground, ripping the shovel out.
Yo,
disemboweling him.
we got Shovel Knight up in here.
We gotta be this guy's friend.
What a man's.
We have to speak with this man.
Marin, you're up.
Pull my sword out.
They get an attack of opportunity.
Do they? When I switch
No.
weapons?
You
God.
don't
Kevin!
kill both of them. Run.
If I run, they both get
Yeah,
hurt.
they get attacks if she runs. You
Why?
can do it.
Why were you like, I have 3 bullets and a bunch of friends? No, just take on the 2 strongest guys.
I didn't
I mean,
actually
you just
realize.
went. You
I
just
didn't realize
split
they
from
were
the
both.
group.
I didn't realize they were both there. I was gonna attack one guy, and then I noticed that the other one was there. It was too late.
I can't
Link.
understand how you could have possibly been like, do you know where I should go? Away from the two people.
You were
that
there.
keep me
Everyone
alive.
was. Oh well, you're still there. Okay.
Yeah.
We haven't moved.
Yeah, because we've been trying to hit these
You
fools.
want to stay within 6 blocks of me.
Yeah.
Always.
You can't cast spells as a reaction. So actually,
You can't?
can you? In D&D, you
It
can't. Is that
depends.
different in Pathfinder?
It depends on the.
Depends on what kind of action it is.
As a reaction.
Google it.
Yeah, like Hellish Rebuke, that's a reaction.
Yeah, but that's a special spell for a reaction. You can't.
I don't know if there are reactions in Pathfinder.
Yeah, there are.
Are there?
Yeah, I think so.
The attack of opportunity is a reaction. I think. Anyway, let me see what I can do. Okay, so my
I should
options
know
now are stab the guy.
Which guy?
Stab a guy. I'm looking
Which
through
one?
it.
See, we're all gonna die, and then we can play Pathfinder 2.0.
No, seriously, it matters which one.
I haven't made a decision
Alright,
yet. I'm
you
just
better
contemplating. It's a lot. I'm probably gonna die. Fuck.
Pathfinder 2 is in August. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
It's gonna be really exciting. I can't wait for it. By the way, Pathfinder 2 is coming out soon, and we're not gonna play it because we're already in this system.
Would it be like dramatic to transition?
It's pretty different.
It's
I mean,
very
I'm thinking we might record a one shot.
The character creation is different, so our characters will work in
We should do a
Apparently,
one-shot.
race
Yeah.
has a lot more like.
It is a lot more like half, and you have like
Yeah.
racial feats and
There's like an ancestry tree or something like
Yeah.
It's a lot different.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We should do
We'll
should
do
do some
one
one shots.
But Anna Maria, what are you doing?
that. I'm not changing this session to Pathfinder 2 though. Fuck that.
No way.
Yeah.
Unless
One
we all
shot.
die.
Point blank, shoot them. If
Okay.
you all die here, I'll be very surprised.
Okay, I'm taking my rapier out and stabbing the magic dude.
Magic dude. All right. Go
Don't
ahead.
do it.
If Anna Maria
Let's do
dies
battle.
here, I won't be surprised.
I mean, I wouldn't be either at this rate.
I would be.
17.
Hey, you never know.
Roll damage.
Thank
You
God.
could roll all nat 20s.
Oh fuck, this is wrong die.
I don't have little faith in her. I have
7
little
damage.
faith in her
7
rolls.
damage. Oof.
Which,
was pretty good,
in circumstance
Right.
of Pathfinder, is little faith in her.
Yeah. So after he slashes across your chest, his eyes fade.
I mean,
I'm
it's
cursed,
RNGesus.
okay?
I know.
Like,
I'm not blaming you. Just saying.
it's
Marin's a
RNGesus.
real garbage shot. Let's go.
Technically, she should be amazing because she's like +6 on all her rolls.
Wow.
Oof.
Is it? Wow, I didn't know it was that bad. Fuck.
So as the man slashes across your chest and backs up, the light fading from his eyes, you take the moment while he backs up to quickly lunge forward, taking out your rapier and thrusting it forward, getting right in the gut and like carving out a large part of his torso as you wrench the sword out of his body. And blood just spills across the ground. He just clutches his side and lets out a gurgle.
I'm also going to use this opportunity to send. Can I send a message as a reaction with the Ring of Connection?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to send one to you. Probably getting stuck.
Fuck.
It's Gral's turn.
I attacked the guy that
God damn it, not again.
is not fascinated.
You and I just die in the
Is
first
not
5
fascinated.
sessions.
Okay.
Why?
Roll damage. Or roll attack.
Well, 26.
Roll damage.
Finally.
That is a noise I've never heard come out of you.
I am a little bit scared by it.
15 damage.
You
Oof. You basically
just
killed
kill
me.
him
And
and kill
so-
his family.
Yeah, so seeing this guy definitely dodge away from your attacks, his partner kind of like chuckling to himself like, "Ha, stupid orc! Can't hit a target, moving target." Runs up to you and prepares to dodge out of your blows as he continues to slash at you, and you let out this bellow of rage as you bring your warhammer back, and the guy just looks at you. He's like, and you just bring it down, caving his face in and slamming his body into the ground, eviscerating him, splatting him across the ground.
Oof.
Alright,
Splat.
and then I'm
As
gonna.
close as I can
Hold on, wait.
recreate.
And this guy, a splatter of blood splashes across his face, and as he's staring at Sonic, some of it gets into his eye. And he's like, fuck! And the fascinator's broken.
Did he miss his turn this round?
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, and I'm
Did
gonna
something.
run up behind him.
My performance only went for 1 round, right?
So far, it's been going for 1 round.
Yes, I'll go 1 round.
Sonic, you're up.
This is my turn.
Are you gonna continue
No,
your
that's not my
performance
turn.
or stop it? Or try a different one?
It was under your leg.
Bad life. But yeah, it's like really good bonuses.
Yet you're not able to utilize them.
That's a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
That's.
Um,
Is that a cliff?
Like,
Yes.
Ah.
acrobatics at a
So
plus
basically, this is the
10
cliff face.
Yeah.
So
These are
that
houses that are
10
below you, a level below you, about 10 feet. And then down here is
You
the.
need to use the
floor.
ring. Just use the ring.
I did. I rolled a 3 on the ring.
Use it more.
And then. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it has to be 5, right? 5 diagonal. Oh wait,
You can't. Yeah, I don't do diagonal.
you don't do that. No, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So I could spawn if I went 1, 2, and stayed there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Get a skeleton.
I have
down
a
there?
skeleton, and
Yeah.
he could go 1, 2, and hit.
For sure.
I got a weird amount of range now.
Wait,
So-
do I need a performance going?
No, it's a spell you cast.
Yeah, it's just
It's
like
not a part of performance, it's a spell.
okay,
There's
cool.
a difference.
No, but like it's like because they're chords, they're like part of the performances, so that's like.
So yeah, you basically implement a different chord into the song you're currently
Yeah,
playing.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna summon the skeleton, there.
Named? Right, so and as you're
It's an
thinking,
important decision.
a skeletal arm bursts out of the floor. It crawls up. This one has a bit of like tasseled hair still growing out of his skull, and a very nice little handlebar mustache that's still growing out of the bones of his skull. And he pulls himself up out of the ground.
And Sonic goes, Pierre!
Pierre gives you a skeleton thumbs up.
A skeleton thumbs up. Very different to human thumbs up.
Yeah, gives you the skin.
And they're much happier about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So, Pierre, red armor, kill. You're not. Wait, you're wearing red, aren't you?
It's maroon. Also, he doesn't have eyes.
I mean, I think he can figure out which one you want.
Yeah.
It's magic.
No, he doesn't have eyes,
I'm
though.
actually wearing like a crimson coat.
Alright, what are you doing?
Red coat.
Maroon, red.
They're gonna
That's
think
it.
you're one of the
Okay,
enemies.
yeah, so now it's Pierre's turn.
It's only a matter of
Hey,
time
the
before
enemy.
I
George
feel like
Washington
I end
comes
my
in.
turn.
Pierre!
It's actually the color of the chair.
Pierre.
This color.
Yeah, Pierre.
Yeah, I love it.
It's his turn.
It's a pretty chill coat.
Can I just move?
Yeah. And he's going slash.
With that flanking bonus.
Yeah.
The coat has gotten progressively redder over the course of the series. It's gonna be bright red by the end of the show.
Well, that's
From all
what
the blood
blood
stains.
Yeah.
Yep. Although blood turns brown after it dries.
Yeah.
Wait, what's turning red?
My coat, like, so the first thing is like a reddish brown, and now I'm like, nope, it's this color. This red.
Oh, nice. And as it ends, it's just like literally you're just strapped with neon red lights. And you're
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Fire truck red.
Right, so he comes up behind and brings out his rusty steel guitar and just slashes down the back of the guy.
Go get him, Pierre!
I'm thinking
Dealing
to you, neat trick.
I love them so much.
dealing 3 damage to the back of the.
I don't even care. I love them so much.
Douglas and Pierre.
They're just so great.
It's such a nice combo.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Yeah, and there's one more
There's one more yet to come.
of the skeleton bros, and they all come back when I sleep.
Right. So this they'll come back in a second. This man kind of thrusts his body forward, taking a slash across his back. He turns around and sees Pierre. What the fuck? Brings his
Pierre.
the butt of his sword down on Pierre's
Thank
face.
you.
By the way, I got the third skeleton name. It's a good one.
Okay.
We'll get it when he comes.
Just thinking,
Better
thank you.
be.
You got it.
I swear to God, if it's Jack.
It's not Jack. Why
Okay.
would it be Jack?
I don't know.
Jack's
I thought it was
boring.
Jack.
I like it.
We're going Jack.
So he turns around and he brings the pommel of his sword right into Pierre's face, slamming into his forehead and rupturing the skull, caving his skull in as Pierre just falls backwards to the ground, scattering into a heap of bones.
Sonic is just in a constant state of loss.
How much health do they have?
6.
Wow.
Yeah, they're nothing. They're
Oh yeah,
just-
they are fodder.
But
Oh,
I
Pierre.
can
It's
free
like
them.
it's a free attack, basically.
Yeah, they're just nothing. And they have their own turns and everything. They're
Yeah.
great.
And
Like-
they can do damage.
Yeah,
And
like
soak up
they're
attacks.
just good for doing it. They're just good for chip damage and for just like distracting people. And I can do other like creatures for more useful like purposes.
Yeah.
Just skeletons are the best in combat. At least.
Right now.
Alright, and so, Grawl, this guy, the blood splashing across his face, he's broken from the fascination, he turns around as you get up behind him, turns around quickly and slashes it across your chest, dealing 3 damage to you.
It doesn't hit.
Yeah, it does. I rolled it. You said 14 hit you, so I know what your AC is.
What is your AC?
14.
When he's raged, it's 14.
Oh.
Because his AC lowers when he goes in
How much
rage.
damage did you say?
3.
3. So
He gets a light slash across you as you rear up behind him, preparing to strike.
We need a better tank.
Hey.
And once again, the man in the center,
you're looking at me.
unscathed, just dodging Brock, he blocks the blow with his shovel.
Shovel, no!
What a man.
It's really good dodging. I don't know why you said I'm flirting.
Does that guy have a name?
I'm
Skill.
still at 20 health,
We haven't
so
met him
I'm
yet.
fine.
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean,
but we
You
don't-
might know.
You haven't.
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
It's not anyone I wrote down on your sheet.
Okay. No, yeah, I know.
But yes, he does have a name.
Can you give
Does a
me?
17
Can
hit?
you give me his name?
Naturally,
Me?
a 17 hit?
A 17, yeah.
Do I still have the highest AC?
And so,
I mean,
As-
what's
yeah.
your AC?
17.
So as
Oh,
you
yeah.
as you touch your ally and heal her for a bit, and then back up as a swing comes your way, and the other bandit comes around and lunges forward, dealing 7 damage. He slashes across you with his sword.
Oh God.
Also, I think Shovel
like
Knight.
that.
If Shovel Knight has like really bad stats,
Can you
think
hold this for
his-
1 second and give me
the
your pencil?
quote is, "I just kept crawling and it kept working." Have you seen that?
No.
It's a Rick and Morty episode. During the apocalypse, a guy just crawls his way out of it and it just works.
Heather, you're up. That's funny.
Alright.
I need to roll better.
It's also an economic apocalypse.
Oh yeah!
I cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
But what about me?
I don't know who you are.
Marin?
But you know I killed a
She
baddie.
going to die.
7... Okay, 7 HP.
Is Pierre still up? Why are you shaking
No,
my
Pierre's
head?
dead.
That
Plus your
is...
wisdom modifier.
Pierre's dead.
Right, you heal for 6 damage.
Oh no, is it plus
Get
my
him
wisdom
outta
modifier?
here.
I thought it was...
I'll look it up.
Oh wait, I could just use healing again. Why didn't I do that?
And you do this as a swift action.
Yeah.
If you use your fervor on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Roll d6.
I want to punch people with my heels.
Wait.
If you use your fervor on yourself as a swift
Wait,
action,
healing
rather than a
hand?
standard action.
Oh wait.
My cheekbone hurts. Now it's better.
So what up? So is it? What's 2 swift actions then?
That's great.
You can only take 1 swift action turn.
Okay. Then yeah, no, that's why I wanted to use Oh wait.
Well, if you can fervor yourself in that
You're
attack.
right. You're right.
But
You're
you
right.
use
I'm
action to heal.
stupid.
Yeah, roll d6. You
That's-
heal for 1 HP.
That is terrible.
That's fine. You heal for 1 HP. You have 3 fervors left.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
Okay, we just had the best
then I'm
idea
just gonna
ever.
attack him.
What if I heal her? Oh, sorry.
That is another
think I would do
17.
that.
Roll damage.
That's great. Where's my D8?
Can we save it?
Wanna look
That's
like 2
my
parents
D6.
glued together.
I'm saving it. Except for everyone who listens
That
to me and Kevin.
is
No one cares. No one's watching.
7.
7? Yep.
Speak
Or
to the
now we're-
boys.
So you pull up
move
your
over.
sword in a defensive stance, and he lunges forward. You try to dodge out of the way. He gets a scrape across you, dealing the damage to you, and you quickly thrust him forward, bop him across the head with your cane, and just lunge forward with your sword, piercing right through his heart and slamming through his back. You pull it out, flick the blood off, and he falls to the ground.
Yeah.
And he's absolutely fine. He's taking a nap.
Slap it on my butt.
Slap it on my butt.
What,
Keep that poo in there for 2 weeks. By God, you'll have the best shit you ever taken.
I don't know why Riley just so he was like, clean your sword off, slap it on my butt.
what were you saying?
I can't anymore, I'm not allowed to. You missed the boat. It was a cool character idea that Kevin had, and then we might use it.
boy.
Oy vey.
okay.
Is that
Yeah,
bad?
maybe Mary will die.
Oh no.
Hey, now.
Oh no. What?
So Marin, you take 12 points of damage.
Is it really?
No, we're not playing HQ.
We're not. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing
12?
that.
Yes.
Should we
Okay.
play HQ in character?
No.
I'm gonna
Are you
die.
down or are you still up?
I'm down, and I'm almost dead.
Okay, he got a crit on you. That's why.
were
Oh
you at?
fuck.
-9.
Crits are the fucking worst.
Yeah, that's how I
It's
died
your
last
turn,
time.
So if you fail your roll, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
That's how I died last time.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna kill Mary.
Oh boy.
Well, that's just peachy.
It's a 50-50 chance.
So you know, I wasn't actually suggesting. that we
No,
play
because
against
I'm
you.
rolling. It's a fucking guaranteed chance.
You got this. You got
So
this.
the
You
guy
got this.
slams his pommel into your forehead, and just completely knocks you out. You fall to the ground, crumpling.
I'm gonna die. Because I'm terrible at rolling.
It's not your turn.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
I'm going to die.
Unless you guys do something.
Do not any of you have stabilizing spells?
No, actually, listen, so as you fall to the ground, unconscious, you don't hear this, but anyone else watching can see it. The pink dye guy says a few words to the man next to him and snaps his fingers and like mutters a few words. He has stabilize on you, and this guy here begins putting chains around your arms.
Well, that's not great.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's
Crawl! Mom!
The slavers.
I need an adult!
Fuck this. I don't want it to happen again. It's better than dying.
I mean, you got stabilized.
Alright, and so this man, right over here, after jumping out of the way of the woman's broadsword, quickly thrusts forward and brings up his sword, slashing across her. She attempts to bring her sword back and parry it, but it's too far gone from the large thrust. And as she brings her sword back, the sword nicks across her arm as she tries to parry the blow, dealing, I think, 7 damage to her. As
She's buff.
Yeah, and it severs like some of her the tendons in her arm.
So
How's
she
she
can't
looking
use
now?
her arm anymore.
She's taken over 19 points of damage.
So how's she looking?
Okay. She's like she can still fight.
I mean,
she is okay,
yeah.
but not that okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another skeleton name that might be better.
You gotta make a choice, bud.
Oh, I
And so
don't
she's
know.
gonna
die.
clutch her arm and kind of drag her sword with it, and you grab it with her left hand and brings it down on the guy in front of her.
She's a badass.
I have to stop being so stupid and running in.
Yeah.
Maybe stick with the group so people can actually protect you.
Oh hey, where's my
Until you get good
I love
rolls.
the first one.
Excuse me, where'd my D4 go?
Is it?
But I will go like that.
I like the
No.
first one too.
I gotta
I
I
know.
feel like the
I have
the
to
second
attack
one fits more with
up
the other
close.
two.
Alright, so she
I'm out of bullets. Otherwise, I would be far back.
I mean,
Always.
yeah. So she brings her sword
weren't out of
down,
bullets before.
slamming it into the man,
I have 3.
cleaving into his arm and
Still.
through his pectoral
Well,
and
not a
slicing
bullet.
down through his body, coming out clean, and his arm kind of almost peels away from his body. He quickly grabs it and tries to staunch the bleeding. He takes 10 damage.
The way she sees it is if she's out of bullets, she's out of bullets permanently right now, and she wants to be able to catch somebody if they're trying to run.
Yeah, and so the man in the center of town rips the shovel out of the body of the other man and swings it around the other side. But the bandit quickly veers away, does the edge of the shovel sweeps across the front of his neck.
What
Shovel
is
guy's my favorite.
decapitated?
What?
Shovel guy's my favorite.
Now,
Shovel Knight.
do I save Shovel Knight or you?
Shovel Knight. Of
Or
course.
you,
Save Shovel Knight.
Baron, you're up.
We have
You're
to
saving.
save someone.
I mean,
in this
shit,
round.
Shovel Knight's been killing.
Alright, I'm gonna take a
He's
swing
been
at this
killing
guy
it
in
so
front of
far.
me.
I did a lot of damage.
You
Like
did.
10 damage.
But now you're
Now one.
being taken prisoner.
Yeah.
So as this guy quickly turns around and
This is
slashes your chest,
exactly how Soren died.
as you rear back for your attack, and he sees you coming, veers around, slashes you across your chest, and you step backwards, and you drop your hammer as it clatters down to the lower level.
I've missed 4 attacks
Oh my
on the
God.
same guy.
This is how the party
So-
dies.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, no, wait. I'm gonna run down and
No,
to
we
get my
won't, because we're
my
slavers.
hammer.
Right,
What?
let's take attack opportunity.
It's
Yeah,
how the
yeah.
party gets kidnapped.
Does I'm sure this hits. I have to check. It does hit. I already know. Because I know your AC. Alright, you take 6 damage. As you dash away from him and he gets another slashing on you.
Okay, can I pick up the hammer or is that a move action?
You can pick up your hammer.
Alright, I'm gonna pick it up and then keep moving next.
That'd be the end of your move action though.
Oh, it would?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was here?
Yeah. Alright. Sonic.
I guess this is my problem now.
He's all yours, buddy.
Okay.
So you can either summon a skeleton, you can quarter shards, you can cast. What else? What other spells?
Kind of saving quarter shards.
It's no
Well,
saving.
you only have
It
one
just
spell left, right?
hits. It just hits.
You might as well.
Will Growl be hit by quarter shards?
No.
He's on a lower level.
He's
isn't
on a
he?
lower level.
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all are gonna have to wait on the third skeleton name.
That's fine.
Gives
I
you more
just-
time to decide.
I shake my head. I was like, I got one spell left, and it's for you, buddy.
You strike an off chord, and the music in front of you crystallizes into these razor sharp fragments and thrusts forward. Roll damage.
I think it's 2d6.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, for a fact.
Yeah. This man has not been touched, by the way. He has taken no damage.
Has
Yeah,
he
but
really
I
not?
have to say
Oh my.
Aw, 6. It was great and then not great.
Would you get first, like a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
5 and
that's
1.
yeah, math. That's how the Riley works out. Yep. Perfect sentence.
Yeah.
Yes, Matt, that is how the Riley works out.
Perfect sentence.
So yeah.
Hello, I am Bard. I tell story.
Hello, Bard.
The
I am.
cards-
Story I tell.
Yeah, the shards of crystallized music fly forward in like a wide arc and then slam across his body.
Crystallized music.
Some of them slash through his arms, others go through his torso, just completely tearing through his armor and his skin. Blood splatters everywhere, and he falls to the ground, catches himself, and slowly starts picking himself back up.
You have to be kidding me.
It's all yours now, buddy.
Pierre's dead. I can cross Pierre off. And he's gonna stand up and then start rushing forward with his weapon. Bring it up in a wide slashing arc.
Hey there. Kind of weird to see me in the middle of a video, right? I'm just here to tell you a little bit something about the rest of this video. So, when we were recording, we were using Anna Maria's phone instead of Kevin's phone, and for some reason, it just stopped recording at a certain point. So the rest of this episode is going to be without the player's footage, and I think I'll probably just, I don't know, put my face up larger, and then it'll be really mostly audio. So apologies for that. That's also why there have been some like weird like stops in the middle, is because some weird stuff was going on with Anna Maria's phone. We don't really know, but we're making do. So the rest of the episode will be just my face kind of enlarged, and everyone else's audio. So hopefully that's all right. Enjoy, and thanks so much for watching, if you're actually watching, because we appreciate it. It's a lot of fun to make this stuff. So get back to it.
But you very quickly, after striking your chord, and you didn't continue your bardic performance, correct?
I didn't begin one.
You didn't continue it.
No, I wasn't playing anything.
You were playing Fascinated the last round, but you didn't continue it, so it's fine. And as you...
Yeah, because he was unfascinated.
Yeah, I know. I'm confirming that, because you never specified it. It's fine. As you slam your fingers down on your guitar,
I actually created a skeleton last round, so shut your mouth.
you can do that while continuing your bardic performance.
Shut up.
Don't you
Go
have
on.
to have your bardic performance?
Not to
going?
cast any spell, just to do your bardic performance.
Okay.
Go on.
And quarter shards. You can't cast quarter shards unless your bardic performance is going on, so you were still playing it.
Hey, remember when I asked you, like, 10 minutes ago?
So,
Hey, Riley, do I need to be playing a bardic performance to use my spells? And you were like, no.
No, but specifically Court of Shards you do.
Well, that was the question.
That's only Court of Shards.
The correct
Any
answer.
other spell.
The correct
no.
answer to that question would have been, well, Luke. There's an exception for quarter shards.
So.
He doesn't know everything, man.
No, I did know that. I just didn't.
Well, I
think
mean,
of it.
I can just change it.
Yeah. So, no. Essentially, you've been playing your bardic performance still.
Also, I've now burnt through 3.
Yeah. And that's fine. You can,
And I'll stop it.
but as he rushes forward, you very quickly kind of do like a little bit of a back bend and kind of strumming your guitar as you kind of spin around as the man slashes at you and like dashes past. Kind of like Luke Skywalker in the latest Star Wars movie. It just does like a fucking spin on the ground.
Spoilers!
Wow, Riley.
Oh, come on.
That was years
Really?
ago.
Really?
Wait,
It's been like 4 months. It's
What
not
if
even
people
showing
didn't
in
know that
theaters
Luke
anymore.
Skywalker was in that movie?
Exactly!
It was pretty broadly advertised.
Oh, right. I forgot. It was Obi-Wan that said the Jedi need to end.
And once again, the Shovel Knight bats away another attack with his mighty shovel. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Nether, you're up.
Solid. Alright, I'm gonna
A
cast
brave
Cure Light
boy.
Wounds on the resident badass over
You can
there.
say it. You can, yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
You're gonna say it?
I'm not gonna say it yet.
Yeah, don't
I mean,
spoil
I'm
it.
assuming waifu.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm just assuming.
His name is
Waifu?
Waifu.
No, I'm assuming it's your wife. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know, could be.
Maybe sister.
You don't
Could
know.
be.
could be.
You don't know if you have a wife.
I don't know if I have a wife. 17 yet again. I've been rolling. I rolled 4 17s
You
in a
don't
row.
know if you have a wife now.
Wait,
I
what
don't.
are you
I
rolling
don't
for?
know. Oh wait, fuck. I forgot. Right, I forgot. Jesus Christ. I wanted to cure light wounds. God damn it, that's a D8, isn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
you're
He
right.
doesn't know if he has a wife.
And I'm gonna use my healing
I
blessing.
mean, me neither.
Well, I think is that always on or is it just something you
I'm pretty
use?
sure I don't have a wife.
Is it always on?
Oh.
You can never
I don't know if it's always on.
It happens.
If it is, then that just makes my life easier.
One drunk night in Vegas.
Yeah, because I've totally been drunk in Vegas before.
Yep. We all
Fuck it
had.
up.
Dun, 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 dun.
I killed this fool.
This has happened every fight.
You did this.
As a swift action, you can
Everyone
shoot
that
each
one.
other
I
power.
lost.
Every
So
big
you do
fight,
that as a
this
swift
has
action.
happened.
Which you can do.
Okay, so I'll do it now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get kidnapped?
Because you keep running away.
I'm
Oh,
not gonna
baby.
do that once I have more bullets.
Yes!
Yeah, you keep running into melee range.
Because I need. I
11,
don't have enough bullets.
It makes-
Do you still have bullets in your pocket?
16?
Well, then
I healed her for 16.
How much did you
I rolled an
roll?
8.
One that
Eight,
can make
and
an
then plus
infinite
what?
amount
Plus
of
3
things.
for my
9,
level.
10,
They
11.
should really
So
try
You
this.
shouldn't
Plus
tell me
16.
you're using
Yeah.
that on my
I
stuff.
healed her for 16. Yeet!
You've never
My
said
boy,
that to
she's
me.
Are you serious?
How much did you heal?
I healed her for 16.
Oh my god.
That's like it. You just basically let her just have a
So,
kip
yeah.
mid-fight.
Yeah, so you, for a moment, you back away, and the man attacking you, you slam your hands together, and this bring them out. Channeling your healing blessing through your magic, and this immense wave of golden energy erupts from your hands, enveloping your ally, and all of her wounds immediately begin to close, and she's suddenly invigorated again, bringing up her broadsword and sweating out a huge battle cry.
She's literally.
Oof.
Riley
Alright.
does a very good Minecraft oof. You tried too hard there.
Oof. Oof.
There you go. Yeah, perfect. You got it.
It's so stupid. Alright, so this man is gonna.
What about the roadblocks?
4, 5. He's gonna rush over to you, bro. And as he rushes over, you see his hands begin making different hand signs again, and his eyes begin to glow as he brings up his sword at
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
30.
you. And 3 people appear. No.
Oh my god. Oh, 3
Guys.
clones.
Actually, that's not as good. There's a 22 hit.
Not as good.
It's
22.
not as
You-
good,
you
he
roll a
says.
I bet it had like an 18
Wait,
bonus or something.
really?
Yeah.
You roll a 4.
Really?
So we're all gonna be
There's a
slaves.
22 hit.
We're
Yeah.
all gonna be slaves. That's where this is going. There's no way we kill this
You
man.
take 5 damage.
I got my guy really
As
low.
he rushes up towards you, but you kind of dodge out of the way just in time where
Sorry.
he doesn't quite get up direct on you, but it nicks across your the side of your torso as he digs into
They're
your
not
body.
invincible because Riley said that he's looking rough. So I know.
He's like glass cannon, I guess.
Your attacks will kill him.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can one hit every single person.
Yeah.
Cool.
And as the woman lets out a huge war cry, this golden energy is still surrounding her in wisps and spirals
Really?
around her body. The bandit in front of her kind of looks at her, like fear in his eyes,
Got
and
seen
very
now.
nervously thrusts forward with his blade, glowing still. But she easily just bats it out of the way with one thrust from her sword, and with the other brings it up at him across his body, dealing oof.
If this is your wife, Nethra,
Yeah.
congratulations.
So she just completely knocks the blow to the side and then brings it up, starting at like his inner thigh, digs into his body and slashes through up his body and out his shoulder,
dead?
cutting him in two, and he falls two different sides.
Nice.
Yes, yeah.
By the way, the reason I said, but what about Horatio, was because that was the name I decided for my skeleton, but
Don't
I've now
spoil
revealed
that shit!
So now I've given him a new name.
God damn it!
So prepare yourself for the new
Horatio's a good name, though.
It was a good one.
It was a good.
But I got
it.
another
Hey,
good
Riley,
one.
can Horatio be the Shovel Knight?
No.
No,
No,
He has a name
Shovel
already.
Knight already has a name.
It's Shovel Knight.
He just wrote my story for me.
It's canonically, his name is canonically
You mean
Shovel Knight.
Like you do?
Lord Shovel of House Knight.
Like you do?
What do you mean?
I've done that before.
This is my backstory.
You've named an NPC before on the spot in my campaign.
Did you wanted me to, didn't you?
No. You just were like, you named Fred.
love
You
that.
all
And
named
then
Fred.
Frederic?
Yeah.
You guys said no, that's not his name.
I did, and you didn't listen. And I was like,
Oh, I didn't hear that
okay.
part. My bad. Be more assertive.
Fuck you too.
Yeah.
I've been hit so many times.
I haven't been hit once.
I've been dead.
I haven't
Alright,
taken.
I've been dead.
I haven't taken
Dodging
any
yet
lick
another
damage.
attack from the man in front of him. The man with the shovel rears back, bats away the sword, and slams the butt of the shovel into the man's chest. Oof! He shouts as he gets buzzed backwards, dealing 3 damage to him. Oof. He slams the butt of the shovel into it, knocking the wind out of his chest. Mary, you're up. Draw, you're up.
Just realized I'm probably
You're the
not
worst.
frame.
What?
You're the worst.
Why?
All right, I'm gonna swing at the shinobi over
I
here.
wonder if I have time to get Burger's video.
What?
I wonder if I have time to get
Yay! I hit him.
What
I
did you
think
roll?
it's like I don't know. It's 24.
Roll damage, brother. Roll it.
A 2 and a 1.
So how much damage is that?
9.
Alright, so underestimating your
One.
strength, as you bring your warhammer down, he brings up his sword to attempt to parry your blow, but he glance it off to the side, and as your hammer catches in the sword's handguard, you feel him feebly attempt to push the blow away in an attempt to like riposte or parry, but you just bear down on it and slam the hammer through his sword, bringing his arm down and then into the side of his shoulder, cracking his bones and slamming him into the ground. He does not move. Oof.
He's fine.
Told you.
Bada bing, bada boom,
We got
baby.
There's only 3
Is it
people.
me?
Hey, is that
I
guy
got bad.
still like...
It's not a
I mean, yeah.
So it's a move
Wait,
action.
I'm gonna use my move to go over here.
I switch to my rapier. and
Are you
take
sure
a
you want to
stab.
do that?
Why?
What about Marin?
She's currently being chained up.
Riley, can I use
I know,
my
but the guy's
rapier
still
and
there.
my,
Yeah, but I'm focused on the people fighting.
My throwing
Got throw.
dagger.
What?
Can I have them both?
You get huge nags until you have like the feats for it.
They're both
60 years from now when you're telling your
Right.
grandchildren.
So you get a negative
Your
2 on your on
adventures.
hand and negative 6 on your offhand. So your attacks.
Oh, one time
I guess.
I was captured by
Makes
a
sense.
pirate.
I mean,
And then another time
I understand why.
I was
Yeah,
captured
and
by
there are
Slavers.
feats to help you do wield when you have
Those were
multiple
2
attacks.
separate
You can do
times.
that.
Sounds -4, -10.
Well, Grandma,
Minus
you
four,
were
minus
captured a
6
lot.
is with the
Yeah,
feat.
it's
Well,
Minus
I
4, minus
punch
10
it.
is without.
Don't be a
Even
ranged
like I
fighter.
can't believe with the feet you still get those.
Whatever you do.
Because it's
Don't
only
pick
use
the
one
gunslinger
attack. You
class.
can do them both in one attack.
It's bad.
Out of the 4-round attack action, you can take all
Don't
the
invent
attacks you have.
guns,
Right now
that's
you
a
get
bad
one.
idea.
But when you get higher level, you get 2, then
Right.
3, and then you can take multiple attacks with different weapons.
Right.
Okay.
So if you want to use both of them in a single attack action, that's the edge you get.
Okay. So, does a 13 hit?
So you slunge forward with your rapier, and he quickly bats it away, and backs up a bit.
Maybe you're gonna die too.
No.
Nah, he's got no,
No
damage.
way.
How much HP do you got?
20.
That's not enough.
I also had 20.
I'm fighting one guy? You fought the leader?
I fought one of the 2
Sorry,
mages. There were 2
15 hit.
mages.
Huh?
It's a 15 hit.
Ooh, good question. Equal to hits, right?
Yes.
Then it, unless I have...
What's your AC?
No, that must have...
What's your AC?
15.
Right here.
I'm just wondering about, like, feats, but I think they're applied, like, automatically.
They are.
And so you take a swing, and he quickly bats it away, and then lunges forward with a powerful attack at you, piercing through your arm, dealing 7 damage to you.
Growl!
Ouch, my bones.
The best card.
And then this man begins dragging Marin away up the stairs.
That's fun.
Towards the battle.
4, 5, 6.
That's always
Can
fun.
do-
Now I'm in danger.
Yeah, now you're fucked.
And yeah, he sees you fighting his ally.
You're gonna get kidnapped. Bye.
Oh,
Yeah,
and this guy
he's-
is gonna take a
Should have
swing
saved my
at
quarter shorts.
Yeah.
Fucking finally, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but you might have hit Marin.
Oh no, Shovel Knight dead?
So this guy is just fueled with rage at this man's dancing and batting with the shovel. And as he takes a shot to the chest with the oof, he grabs the shovel and takes it and slams it across the guy's face, thrusting the man's head to the side, and he backs up. Still grabbing hold of the shovel.
You save him, girl. You save him.
Save him. Forget me.
Yeah, so the man
Shovel
falls to the
like
ground and
Warcorn.
starts crawling. Total accident, I didn't mean to say that.
Wait, what?
Nothing. He said he starts crawling.
He said,
Now you're up.
you just keep
Alright.
talk with this guy.
He keeps scrolling.
Is this
Turn two. It
is
keeps
this
working.
lower or is this higher?
That's the same level as you. The line is the separation between.
It's 20
No, I mean
It's 20 feet.
No, like is this lower than this or
Yes.
the other way? Okay. So
The
I'm
center
assuming
is
that
lower.
I'd be able to see all this going
Yes.
on then. Now
You
that
can
everyone
dash
else
towards
is
it if you like, or if you want to jump down the 20 feet, you can walk acrobatics and try and make a jump.
Acrobatics at the top of your list.
not doing that. Okay. Before I dash, I'm gonna tell her. You know.
Say stuff. Roleplay.
Okay. Do that thing. Fuck. Okay. What do I say? All right. It looks like there's still some more over there.
Right. Let's go.
All right. No. Okay.
Dad?
All right. I forgot. Dash is.
And the award
It's-
goes
you
He
take
sounds
two
like
back.
my father.
1, 2, 3,
What's that called?
6.
He sounds like someone pretending to be my dad.
5. Sure.
Alright. So Brawl, you see the blonde elven man who you saw across the way fighting as well. They seem to be done with their opponents
Yeah, I
very
have
swiftly, and now are coming to
backgrounds.
aid you. So that's cool.
Getting kidnapped.
Oh no! Please.
Actually, let me see something.
Yeah, Sonic's just screaming.
And I
Even though
can't even
skeletons
scream.
fly.
Oh yeah, oh for sure, oh for sure.
Is it her turn now?
Yeah. Alright, so she leaps
Wait,
off the side.
before you do anything,
Yeah.
can I tell her to go over here?
Well, you didn't say that beforehand. That
Okay,
that was
yeah,
when
yeah,
you should have
yeah.
said it.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
So you just said, let's go help them. So she takes a running leap off, like waving her, yeah, so she puts her sword on her back, and like waving arms, like down the 20 feet, lands, rolls, and then grabs her sword mid-roll, pulls it out, and keeps running.
Oh my god!
5, 6. Oof. Runs forward and with the continued momentum of her run, slams her sword down with one hand.
Trying to steal a kill from my boy Shovel Knight?
Best line of the video.
Trying to steal a kill from my boy Shovel.
Steal kill from my boy.
Steal my boy's
Shovel.
XP. You need that XP.
No,
Need that
not my
last
dog.
hit.
You ain't steal from my dog. Hell no.
You need that XP for his dodging. You go to Dodge College.
Dodge College.
Dealing 7
for
damage to
one.
the man. She comes in and cleaves down on his shoulder, not quite cutting all the way through his body, but digging through his shoulder, cracking the bones, and down into his chest, ripping it out. He falls backwards.
Wow. KS.
So, you're all good.
Yeah.
Come help us.
Alright.
Help.
Take my entire action to get up there.
No, it isn't. There's a space you can walk up.
Yeah. And it's like more than 6
Alright,
spaces
Shovel
away.
Knight. I'm just gonna call him that from now on because
Yeah.
he's gonna stand up and grab his shovel.
Shovel Knight, help!
You see him?
She turns to him. Thank you, Kali. There's still more. And he,
Oh, she. Okay.
What?
No, did you say she?
No, he.
Oh, okay. I thought you said she.
He says thank you.
You
Yeah.
did say she.
Oh, did I? Well, it's she now.
Okay, great.
Alright.
No, it's a he. 5. He's gonna share the space with you because I think you can do that with medium creatures.
I'm gonna assume
I don't
that
know,
like
I'm also like prone and unconscious, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can stand over my
he's
body.
like slung.
It's fine.
Yeah, he's gonna rush forward and dig they make a shovel attack on the guy.
Yeah.
My favorite person.
I want to know what this guy looks like.
Same.
I like Shovel Knight because Riley rolls for him. He tends to work well.
So he thrusts his shovel forward. He's just digging. The shovel catches the man's armor, but rather than piercing through it, the Shovel Knight takes like a bit of a stumble as he thrusts forward, not getting his full momentum behind the blow. Digs into the armor, but does not pierce through as he basically just pushes the bandit forward. The guy stumbles forward, then turns around, drawing his sword.
I like to think the Shovel Knight doesn't know that he's fighting. He's just digging.
Digging for bones.
Digging for bones. Digging for bones.
The
Mary,
only
you're
thing
up.
I know,
Grawl, you're
digging.
Why do you do this to me,
1,
Riley?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm a dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I go 5, 6?
No, stay where you are. They get flanking then.
Yeah, you'll be flanking this guy.
Yeah, you can just stay there.
Stay here.
Yeah,
you
one-
get flanking here.
Wouldn't this guy be flanking?
Well, this guy would be flanked then.
Yeah.
Would you want to flank this guy or this guy?
Wouldn't they both be
Oh.
flanked?
No.
Which direction is this guy facing?
Help Sada.
Doesn't matter. There's people
No, that
on
guy's
on
really
opposite
low, so I
sides.
hit him with
Oh,
quarter
okay.
shards.
It's fine, I'll go there.
I mean, I hit him for like, what?
Oh wait, that guy's low, so then maybe you
Sada,
want to go to
go.
the other one. Oh, never mind. Stab is not what you do best.
No, actually, no, I could fascinate.
I thought you were out as
Do you
well.
want to?
You could fascinate the guy that's attacking
Our
us.
performance is different from spell.
Introversant.
You could fascinate the guy that's
He's strong.
attacking
so,
Shovel
right?
Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fascinate him.
Shovel Knight? Yeah, so...
This
no
guy's
wall.
almost dead.
Alright, so he draws his sword and is making a move to attack Shovel Knight. And as he looks at the guy and pulls his sword, he suddenly hears this fine tune. He kind of like drops his... He takes his hand off his sword, and the thing like very like awkwardly like shuffles, like shifts back into the sheath. And as he turns around and looks at you, Sonic, he kind of just like lolls his head to the side. And,
You should tell Shovel Knight not to hit him. Tell Shovel Knight not to hit him.
bandits.
Shovel Knight! Don't hit him!
Who?
Love this guy. He's amazing. He's a gem.
I don't know what you're talking about, I just dig. Who am I digging?
It's dig or die.
The 13 hits, Sonic.
No.
Right, so the man thrusts forward with his rapier as he... And you're like... And you just lean out of the way, like...
Can't touch this.
Yeah, there's no one else.
How cool would it be?
That's what you're up.
If
my
MC
leg-
Hammer was
okay.
cool again. What?
Alright,
That would be pretty cool.
I would love that.
That'd
okay.
be cool.
Oh wait, I'm tied up.
Wear those pants.
Be ice cold.
Get out of here.
5, 6. Alright, I have to dash anyway.
Dash.
Alright. Carly, it looks like we have to go help them. This... One of them's chained up.
Ollie.
They're taking more.
I wonder,
Ollie.
Let's go.
I wonder how that voice is gonna work when he's not shouting.
Wait. I miscounted.
Same.
I'm really excited.
Hmm.
You have any range things?
I don't have any range things. But you don't know that.
Wait, you don't know?
I'm out of character.
Alright.
My character is unconscious. She doesn't know anything right now.
That's where you're
fair
doing
enough.
some hardcore.
My voice is not, like, where I wanted it to be. I didn't practice it beforehand.
Right,
It's
she,
okay.
and she makes
Sonic's
dash
voice
up
changes
as
every
well.
episode.
Hey, pals.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Cool.
No, it's Shovel Knight's turn.
Oh, Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight.
So Shovel Knight, who? Shoves the blade of his shovel into the guy's back, digging in. Dealing 5 damage to him. As the guy kind of says, you, and the fascinate's broken.
I love you, Shovel Knight. You're the fucking worst.
Lost his turn is fine.
I love you, Shovel Knight. You're great. You're beautiful. But you're fucked up.
Marin, you're up. Grawl, you're up.
I'm attacking the guy
Why,
I'm flanking.
Riley?
Which
Why?
one?
The guy I'm flanking. So
Thanks.
Yeah.
that's 22.
Roll damage.
You could probably take out the guy that Shovel Knight
You
hit.
know what I should do? This is like the perfect time to inspire courage. I have like everyone in 2 meters of me.
14 damage.
Which one was it? The one in between you and Sada?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You slam your hammer into his side, crippling his ribs, just sundering his body. Then you slam the head of your armor into his side. He bends over the hammer, spits out a bunch of blood onto like the front of your chest, and then he falls to the ground, blood leaking out of his
Revenge! That's what happens when he dodges 4 of my attack.
And he kills
That's
Horatio.
my role in the
Nope,
game now.
not
I clean up the
Horatio.
board.
He killed Douglas.
Sadak, you're up.
Oh.
You can use 4 turns of bard performance.
Inspire courage!
This inspiring tune goes out to everyone.
Yeah, we
Everyone
won.
gets +1 on attack rolls and damage, and check against fear. Yeah.
I'm not scared.
I'm scared.
You're not conscious.
Exactly.
I'm not scared. Yeah, it's because you're not conscious.
This man's gonna turn around and take a swing at the shovel knight.
No!
Yeah, well, he would do that.
No, why?
Because he just got hit by shovel
Yeah,
knight.
because he
You're a
just attacked
monster.
Shovel Knight.
No, roll put poorly.
But shovel knight.
Just started the attack. He going to get that Dodge College scholarship.
As long as Shovel Knight lives, I'm
Down
fine.
with
I
his
can die.
class.
That's fine.
I can die.
No,
Grawl
how
can
much
die.
you guys
Sada
know?
can
Shovel
die.
Knight's AC is 10. He has no armor, no dex bonus.
How?
They've just been rolling shit.
No.
RNG
Shovel
is
Knight
on.
He's gonna get a
I-
freaking Dodge College scholarship.
I just love how RN Jesus is
Yeah, right.
not on your side at all, but Shovel Knight's fucking Gucci.
Yeah, that's right, you're out.
Alright.
Shovel
Make
Knight
sure
better
you add
level up
What?
after
Make
this.
sure you add 1 to your roll.
Yeah.
And your damage.
I can't,
I need
Can
to
I attack
stay
diagonal?
alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
One, I like
You get that
laugh
back.
through a
Yo,
fight.
You
It
get
would-
that damage back.
would be really cool.
Look at that damage.
We have a ton of phosphorus.
I know, I'm gonna
18.
make a gunpowder as soon as
Roll
I start.
damage.
Yeah!
You could have been doing that like
Do
on
I,
the right.
that's not a plus one,
Why not?
is it?
One, I would
It's
reveal
plus
in front
1
of
to
a ranged
damage and
danger.
to your hit.
Oh.
So you're
two,
more
I-
likely to hit, more likely to
Kill.
kill.
It's very
Okay.
delicate and.
That is,
Like, big old
5
place.
plus 2 plus 1, so 8.
That's good
How do you
amount.
want to do this?
Just-
the line.
Okay.
You did it.
Unsheath the cane and
It's a
use
critical
use
roll
it like
in this line.
like
Whenever
double
they
like
beat a boss.
dual wield,
It's like on their
Matt
teeth.
Mercer
Bop
says
him in
it.
the
How do
head.
you wanna do this?
and then just like just cut his throat once and then slash him twice in the chest.
There's an X.
Yeah. And then stab him right in the middle.
And he just slides off your sword
Yep.
and falls back, hitting the ground, dust spreading.
Do I get more blood on me because I'm kind of behind him?
Yeah.
I use prestidigitation.
And then whip my sword of blood and then sheath it.
Wipe your sword.
Help.
Slap
No
on my
way.
butt.
Just
Help.
slap it on my butt.
Help.
You're fine. You're stabilized.
So
You
yeah,
are stabilized.
basically Marin's hands are bound together by chains and she was being dragged across the ground by the guy.
That's gonna be fun to wake up to.
Well, I mean, you're unconscious.
I run up to Shovel Knight and try to embrace him.
You're just hugging him?
And I shed a single tear. That was the most beautiful combat I've ever seen.
Oh, thanks friend. Yeah, thanks.
What's his name? That's why I wanted to ask you what his name was.
You never really met this guy.
Have I not?
You've seen him around before, but
Okay.
you've never actually engaged in conversation
Okay.
with him.
Alright.
I dubbed thee Shovel Knight.
Oh, that's very kind of you, sir. But I'm no knight. I'm just a simple miner.
It's a
Well,
line, eh?
Please get off of me.
I release him and I go, oh, so thanks for saving my life and stuff.
Yeah, no problem. He turns to you. Aegis, what's going on? How many dead are there? Where's
many.
Carlston?
Was he here?
I didn't see him anywhere.
I
Is
thought
he
he
in
was
the
back
mines?
at the town.
Ow.
I think he must have taken the women and children to the mines.
I hope he did.
We should go check.
Alright.
Kali kind of plants her sword in the ground with her hands on the pommel. I'll stay here.
Alright. First of all, before we leave, are you good? Are you okay?
Right as rain.
Good to
Question.
Are
hear.
you appropriating my accent?
Yes, I am. You knew this beforehand, you
And
piece of shit!
She looks down to the guy with the shovel. Robert, please go check with Carlson. Make sure everyone's okay.
His name is Shovel Knight. He earned it. His name is Shovel Knight.
There are no knights here.
He earned his title.
Who are you?
Oh, we're just passing through.
Could one of you maybe help
Riley,
with that?
out of-
And I point her towards...
For previous
Oh,
stuff,
Jesus.
would I have noticed that they were all like, were all of the miners men?
What?
Were all of the people fighting men?
Yes.
Okay.
Where the women?
They're being hidden because I'm assuming like some kind of flavor or something.
Aegis, can you do something
Yeah,
about
so
her?
you
Should I
guys
call her
might have
fighting? She
died,
can help me.
actually.
Okay, yeah. I will.
I'm
They
a
want
female.
women.
And
And
she
then-
not
picks up her
women.
greatsword and just slides it into the sheath on her back. I'll be back. I'm gonna go check. Make sure there are no more bandits left.
Alright,
The
stay
winter's
safe.
going to pay. And she walks away.
I love you.
The what is gonna pay? I mean, I'm unconscious, but they would have heard.
Riley actually said that, by the way.
She didn't say anything. She just
It's not loud enough for her to
Oh,
hear.
of course.
Alright.
There's a little something.
I don't need to, like... Fuck, what's it called?
So what should we do?
You're
with
already
the horses?
stabilized, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey!
Cool. Alright.
Dad!
Well, I'm gonna...
You're so annoying!
Okay, I'm gonna cure light wounds on you.
My hand's still chained.
This is why we charge!
Alright, fine.
We're the one gold a day!
Excuse me, sir. Do you think you can take the chains off?
I'm having a business negotiation! I storm up the hill.
I go and try to break the chains.
Alright,
Just
I'd say roll just a general strength check.
Can't just untie him?
I mean, they're chains.
I mean, why would I do that when I could roll a 10?
You yank at the chains and pull as hard as you can, but you're pretty tired from the fight. You're coming down from your rage, you're a little fatigued, so you can't quite break the chains. Break the chains that bind you.
Okay.
Are you
Is there,
curing me?
is there a... Is it, what?
Are you curing me?
Oh yeah, I am fatigued.
I'm just gonna
for a
look if I
little
can untie you first. Is there like a lock on it or something?
No, the chains are literally just tied up.
Okay.
Well, that's not fault.
That's not helpful.
This is a shoddy
You
operation.
know what? I'll just heal you. It's fine. We can whenever.
Do you want to do some kind of chain?
Can you do that?
Yes.
He's stupid. He doesn't know how it works.
Oh,
You're not.
okay. All right, fine. I'll just untie the chain then.
All right.
Cool.
So you take a bit, like working the chains, and kind of pull them in different directions. But after like a minute, you can kind of pull them apart and get her hands. They're now like a bit raw from the pulling and dragging across the ground.
That was fun.
Okay. All right, I'm done. And then I'm gonna cure light wounds on you with the healing blessing.
You might.
That
Does that
is
have
wow.
something
I
like-
got a really
It
good
takes
roll on
50% of
that.
how much he heals and adds on.
But does that have like a certain amount of like burns?
You
Or...
can use it as
Hey, guess what?
What is he
It's a 16 again.
what?
You heal a lot.
Yeah.
I'm up to
I just got
7
really
health.
good
He
rolls.
does, unless he uses
What?
another
To 7 health.
Nice.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I rolled an
So you
8.
can turn
Fuck.
on.
I got like
That's the
maximum.
maximum.
I need to stop doing that.
Are you back
Are
to
you-
maximum?
Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm back to
I
7.
rolled.
Okay.
I
He
rolled
rolled
a
16,
16 again.
but
yeah.
I was at negative
You got a
9.
fucking good healer on your squad.
Are
Alright, so
you all right?
you cough like and begin to wake up.
I think so. Thank you,
Oh, yeah, of course, no problem.
ever you are. What happened while I was out?
Well, it seems as if you've come across another one of our what's it called? God damn it. The raiding parties.
And who are these raiding parties?
Yeah.
Why?
They happen quite often. Unfortunately.
I'm coming down the hill again. I just assumed the argument went nowhere.
Oh, do you want to have the argument? Or are you good?
Yeah, sure, I'll have the argument.
Okay.
I can wait.
Are you arguing with the old man?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, off from above the crest of the final edge of the chasm,
Yeah.
you hear a, "What do you mean one gold a day isn't enough?
Look at my arm! I am bleeding!
I didn't do that!"
I am bleeding all over myself from escorting you to Wugabur for 1 gold a day. It's not enough.
Is this Wugabur?
Is he one of yours?
He's the person we picked up on the way.
Oh, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about the other one.
I stopped walking down the hill
What
again
other
to
one?
join them.
What?
Who?
There's 2 people in this argument. I was not talking about one. I was talking about the other one.
The
Hi,
strange
he's
one, the
talking
one that-
about me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as the leader of this group.
He is not.
I am indeed.
He's not.
He
I
is
take
not.
charge.
He's really
He is
not.
You have died more times than I have, almost. I take
have-
charge.
Gotten you out from being.
Excuse me, in this battle, what was your contribution? Oh, falling asleep. Now, as the leader of this party...
Excuse me, I am the leader.
Excuse
of
me,
this
that was
group.
a little bit harsh.
X.
Okay, you know what? Grol's right, he's the leader. Grol?
So, where can we stow our horses?
In the town, there's a tavern in the town.
It's built to the side of the cliff face.
Yeah. I was like, how do I get them
Generally,
down?
they don't take horses down into the chasm. Then they don't
Yeah.
generally use horses at all.
I mean,
They don't need
We
them.
probably have to leave them up there.
oh wait, you're right. Fuck, I
There's a
forgot,
small
yeah.
stable next to the guard post.
Okay, so we'll just, there was a stable near the guard post.
Do
Did
you
you
keep
forget?
extra raiders in that tavern?
No.
I'm sorry
Great.
about them.
It's fine.
As the leader, I will go put the horses in,
Yes, you
in
guys
the
have
stable.
I know, I'm about to. That's a good idea.
I heard that
you
you three were traveling through.
Yeah,
You said that.
I'm Marin Hawkins. This is Sadok.
I lie a lot.
Yeah, he does. We were just.
Good to know. Good to know.
That
I can't
could've been
trust
all-
anything you
we
can
were-
say.
That could have been a lie.
We were coming.
Exactly.
We were coming here to find somebody. Just
Oh.
yes.
Who are
and,
you trying to find? Don't look
Aegis
at.
Organa.
Don't look at
I was
this.
just looking at your
Don't
name.
look at that.
I didn't look at that.
His name is Aegis Organa.
Aegis Organa.
Why were you looking for him?
I messaged
My
Marin.
you don't need to weave rings.
Huh?
Weave rings.
I used my ring. I bet you 5 gold that's Aegis.
Also, you did hear someone call him Aegis.
Yeah.
I'm thinking back to you. I'm thinking back to you. I'm not taking that bet. I also only have 5 gold.
All in.
My friend, he was a doctor, and he did some research, and in the event that he died, he instructed me to find this person.
Okay. Who is this friend?
Soren Derekash.
Yeah. You can come with me to the town. I'm sure we can find this.
And what's your name?
Can I roll insight?
Your name. Sorry, what was your name? I
My
didn't catch
name?
it. Yeah, your name.
My name is Organa.
Okay,
Organa.
so
Organa.
you're Aegis then.
I'm not Aegis. My name is Organa.
Your name is
The
Organa.
man's name is Aegis Organa. We heard.
Okay.
So
I
you
mean-
said this man's, and yet you share a last name, so this man's must be your brother or something.
I never
Why?
said that
Is
Organa
he a
was
stranger?
I never said that my
Someone
last
call him
name was
Aegis.
Organa.
Does everyone here just go by the last name Organa? Is that the custom?
I
Is
never
this a weird
said that
cultural
Organa
thing?
was
Was
my
I
I'm just
last
confused
name.
as to why you refer to your Aegis Organa.
Was I conscious when somebody called him Aegis?
No.
It
Okay.
was in the pocket.
I refuse to speak with you. I'll speak to you.
Oh, that's a real. When I called. Yeah.
It's
when you-
because I tried explaining to you. I never said Organa was my last name.
Hey, Mary.
And you didn't let me speak.
Marin, if you pointed at me and said, hey, your name's Marin Hawkins, I wouldn't go, I'm not talking to you anymore. This man is clearly Aegis. We have him, let's go.
We're not kidnapping a man. We're here to drop
Isn't that
off
what
for-
Soren put in his notes?
No. No. He told me to give him his research so that he could continue the investigation on the blight.
So we have to be nice to him.
Yes.
I'm here
Sonic-
all the time.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
standing there.
Sonic walks off to have a think.
What the hell is his problem?
I'm sorry.
I got blood on my clothes!
You don't anymore.
I know. I still hate it.
You said there was a tavern.
Yes, there is a tavern.
Okay. Talking there might be. Yeah.
Would you like to come?
Yes.
Sonic starts walking towards the tavern quicker than they do.
You don't know where the tavern is. One.
I walk in the trajectory they're walking, but faster.
Okay, so as you guys make your way down the steps deeper into the chasm, you see down at the bottom floor, out of a large gaping hole in the side of one of the sides of the cavern or the chasm, you see a small halfling man with shocks of curly red hair and a walking stick, kind of leading out of the hole in the wall, like a troop of women, children, and some of the other miners wielding pickaxes and shovels. With the tall woman that was fighting with them at the front as well. Just down at the bottom.
Down at the bottom?
Yeah.
Soren? That was out of body experience. Sonic makes a beeline to the woman.
Okay, I'm following after them because I'm sorry, I just can't leave them alone.
I mean, yeah,
Well,
I can't
who's
imagine
there?
why.
So I head after him.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm just gonna follow them.
Okay. So you guys make your way down to the bottom of the chasm, the very bottom of what you assume now is the town of Tuluka. If it wasn't clear, that's
Why would I assume?
I knew that.
I know.
Is there a big sign that says Tuluka?
Tuluka.
It's so Hawaiian.
So as they make their way out of the mine, and you guys come down to the bottom of the chasm, Kali sees you coming. Aegis, we have a few wounded here. Can you come and help, please?
Oh yes, of course.
Thank you. What were your names?
Hi, Sonic. Nice to meet you.
Sonic.
This is the most polite I've ever seen Sadak.
Colin.
That was.
I'm not there.
How do you?
Did you not come down?
No, I went to go put the horses in the stable.
Oh, okay.
Were you doing this or this?
Yes.
Oh. What? That's interesting. Oh, sorry. Wait, can I redo that? Because you went like this.
No, you fucking.
No.
Right.
Let's back up.
Sonic
A
didn't
fucking
notice.
princess would go like this. Riley went like this. You don't go around.
Maybe
you
that
go at
says
the
something.
top.
I mean,
go,
okay,
anyway, Sonic
okay.
turns it into a handshake.
Riley.
Yes.
Riley. To be fair, you went like middle of the road.
Right.
with that.
Weird. Sonic.
I did.
Yeah.
Sonic sword is a handshake, and it was a good handshake. I will roll for it if you wish.
I'm Marin.
I don't wish.
You don't understand how important handshakes are to me.
I'm Marin Hawkins.
Aaron Hawkins. Colin.
Question: would I recognize this guy?
It's a handshake.
Okay, then I shake the hand.
Okay.
Don't understand why they're over. Like, I mean, I do, but like Marin doesn't.
It's just her mannerism.
Yeah. Mannerism.
Whatever. It's fine. She kind of stands. So what brings you to our town? Why did you help in the fight? And the halfling steps forward. Yes, I'm Arkier mother myself. Why? Who are you people? Where are you from?
Well, we were
Hey,
passing
is Kali
through.
spelled Kali?
Yes.
Like the gods of destruction?
Hey.
Well, we were just passing through looking for a man, and we saw there was a scuffle, and we thought that we could help out. And thank you for protecting us in the fight as well.
Well, I was nowhere near the fight, but
That was to the woman.
well. Oh yeah.
And I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm Carlson.
Once again, the woman.
But
No, she told you your
said
name.
she just said it. Again, I'm Colin.
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I have to ask twice. That's how it goes. Collie, I've got it. And yours?
Carlson.
Collie and Carlson?
Carlson.
Carlson?
Carlson.
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 Carlson. You know what? I'll do my best.
I would appreciate you doing your best, please.
It's good to meet you too.
Whoa. He's got big beefy arms for a halfling, by the way.
Whoa. Okay.
So, what brings you to our town? You were looking for someone.
Yes, Aegis Organa.
Aegis Organa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Said this guy.
I mean, I went down into the mine.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Any
there.
reason
You
why?
went, you went into the mine
Yeah.
to have appeal.
Yeah.
What you need him for?
What?
Our friend just required his assistance.
I see. Well, hopefully he can be of use to you, but
I have to ask, why won't he tell us that he's Aegis?
what?
We know who Aegis is and he won't tell us.
I have no idea.
He might just not trust us.
I would trust anyone with my name.
That's a lot you can
Well,
do.
I
a
I'll
lot.
be honest, I know 2 people right now that won't tell me their name and it's pissing me off.
Well, I can't speak for Mr.
Wait,
Organa.
who's the other one?
The guy in the cart.
Oh, right.
Well, I can't speak for Mr. Organa. He has his own reasons for his own actions, but really, we appreciate the help you just delivered to our town. Without you, who knows how many more might have perished.
Just doing our jobs.
Why
I
were they
polish
attacking?
myself.
Why were they attacking?
It seems we have been unable to pay them this past month
And you paid them for why?
for not attacking.
That's just extortion.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should have dealt with them.
We have no way to deal with them. Unfortunately, we have no warriors in this town aside from our colleague here, and she only came this month,
All right.
which is why we felt so confident about not paying. But apparently they were serious about their threats from coming down to the hills and raiding our towns, which is a huge detriment to our village.
Well, we happen to be a group of problem solvers.
I could see that, and I appreciate. Please let me buy you a drink at the hole in the wall.
That's a
Sure,
lovely
Kali
We'll
name.
pay.
Collie, will you join us?
What's in it for me?
A drink.
Polite conversation. And thank yous.
Also, just you don't have to talk to him. Actually, you just drink too.
Yes, well, I appreciate the offer, but I'll need to sharpen my sword, prepare my things.
Are you leaving?
What?
Are you leaving?
I assume at some point.
Alright.
I'm new here. I don't understand it. I don't know if you're a resident or if you're passing through or...
I grew up here, but I travel a bit.
You travel a bit.
Yes.
But you're back and forth a lot?
Can I make a sense
No
motive?
reason. No reason whatsoever. Just curious.
I need to sharpen my blade, clean my blade. and say my prayers. I may be able to join you later, though, if you'll get the hole in the wall.
Probably.
We will.
All right.
I use the ring and say to Marin, we will.
You have
Carlson,
a
I
really
assume you
big
can
crush.
take it from here. By the way,
He
it's
has
like,
a
it's like
hard
a,
on.
Hey,
it is like
Marin?
a comedic difference in height with Charleston being like 3 feet tall
I mean,
and
Carlson.
yeah, sorry, Carlson. Yeah, you're right. Carlson being like 3 feet tall and Kali being like 6'5".
I might be
Marin?
the same height as Kali, right?
You're a little bit shorter. You said
Little bit
6'4".
Wait, Kali is.
I'm
She's a human
thinking
woman.
to you.
She's just huge.
You have a really
Okay,
big
Just
crush.
very tall.
Yeah.
I take off my ring.
But I will join you all later. Carlson. Fuck, I keep saying Charleston. Carlson, please, show me to the tavern.
I'm gonna.
And she
Yeah, over
she
my
heads
shoulder.
off in the opposite direction, down the farther into the chasm.
You had a message?
I'm gonna lean over and whisper because you took your ring off, and I can see you doing that. You don't put the ring back
I
on.
used ghost sound to create it that as many people screaming behind her as I possibly can. Yeah. It's just exactly five people screaming right behind
I
her
was
ear.
going to offer to help, but fuck you too then.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't need help from someone who spent their life making love to the ocean. I'm just fine on my own, thank you.
Well,
Oof.
fuck you. You don't know anything about my life.
I'm sensing some tension here. Maybe a nice drink would help
You know what?
calm the spirits.
That sounds
like
like a
this
splendid idea, Colston.
Please come with me. I'll show you
Fuck
the hole in the wall.
you.
I like this man.
You don't know anything about me.
And you don't know anything about me! So give me romantic advice!
I wasn't.
Get out my grill!
I was just gonna
Calm the
offer
fuck
to
down.
Jesus Christ!
Second of all,
Oh my
You're
God.
my dad.
Carlson rolls up his sleeves.
I don't know why Sonic's in such a bad mood today.
No.
He's grumpy.
Yeah. Carlson rolls up his sleeves. He's got like
Oh, I know
thick-
why. It's because 2 people won't tell you their names.
Yeah. He's got thick, meaty arms covered in like red, wiry hair. And he's got a very very soot stained, very dirty button-down white shirt, and like thick overalls. And he's just kind of like waddling over. So where are you from? What brings you to our town? I know you're looking for Aegis, but what are your stories?
Well, we happen to be a group of problem solvers.
I heard about that. Yes.
Per se. And look,
Perhaps we can discuss matters at the tavern about that.
What?
Problem solving.
yeah, but we've just been coming over from
Arkier?
Arkier, thank you.
Okay.
Back on our way to Wugabur.
You going to Wugabur?
Or indeed.
I see. Well, when you stop by, tell Sora I say hi.
Tell who?
Sora.
How do you spell that?
S-O-R-A. You know Sora as the impromptu leader of Wugabur.
Ah, I will.
Yes.
So to the tavern or?
Indeed. And he kind of starts waddling over. As he begins heading up the stairs, Aegis, I assume that you're heading out with the rest of the women and children. As you walk out, holding the hand of like one of the younger girls, she's like talking to you, asking about the battle that took place, and kind of looking at some of the scars, like the wounds on your face and your body, and asking like, Aegis, are you gonna be okay?
Oh, of course. Don't worry. I always end up being okay.
All right.
Grolth just like flexing with his hammer.
His hammer just comes in out of nowhere and smacks me in the face.
I heard Carlston talking about those new people. Who are they?
Oh, they're travelers, but don't worry. There's nothing to fear about them. They were helping us, in fact, with the battle. They were.
Are they
Yes.
gonna stay? I don't want those bandits to come down again.
Well, if I know their type, I think they'll be here for a few days.
Do I hear him say that?
You're across the chasm. Okay, and she kind of like lets go of your hand and goes over to who you assume is her mother, holds her hand, and they begin walking off, climbing some of the ladders up to the houses. And now that you're down at the bottom of the chasm, you look up. The sides of the chasm are lined with like wooden buildings that are like built into the side of the chasm that go down and down and down.
That's cool.
And all of the lights and like pretending more like bridges made of wood and rope and ladders that lead up the side of the chasm. And at the very bottom there are two gaping like caverns that lead deeper in, assumingly to the mines. And down past the chasm there's another basically through the chasm on the other side, the direction that Kali had went, You came from the southern side, and the northern side leads off and opens wider into a river that is way far down. It leads out farther.
Doesn't happen for me.
But yeah. So I'm assuming, are you gonna follow the group, or what do you plan on doing?
Honest, I don't think.
You told us we were gonna talk in the tavern.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, yeah, I'll go to the tavern as well.
So you all make your way up, following.
How old do you look, by the way?
He's an elf. They don't look
I
old.
look
fairly young.
I look 256 years old.
Okay.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Well, actually, no, you don't look young. Yeah, he's got like some graying hairs here.
I mean, I'm middle-aged for an elf.
Yeah, but his hair is
so-
blonde, so it's kind of hard to
The
tell.
elves are old as hell. Like, all of them are. They
No,
live for a
unless
long
they're a
time.
kid.
They live for a while, yeah.
They live for like 400 something,
Yeah.
right?
Which is a long time compared to
To you.
an orc
Or
Yes.
a
who
changeling.
lives, like, what, 40?
Like 60?
Yeah.
Oh right, you have shorter lifespans
Yeah.
than me.
Hopefully
Yeah,
that
I'll give
doesn't become important.
You're gonna be adventuring into your 60s?
No, it was like spells that can be cast that can age you.
So are you going to be
Yeah.
heading towards the hole in the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys make your way up towards up the side of one of the chasms, and make your way onto one of the levels that are like flattened, and you make your way up like down the chasm, following Carlston as he kind of like waddles and like almost like cheerfully. Like, he has like a
Carlson.
cheerful gait. I said Carlston.
You said Carlston.
Kind of like a...
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Is it Carlston or Carlson?
It's Carlson.
Does he kind of have like one of those like NPC animations that's like way too happy and like repeats
Oh,
identically
shit.
over and over and over again?
This is not a video game!
These are real people.
And they're all in Riley's head!
Excuse me.
Oh shit.
Excuse me.
Are you talking to me
Yes,
or
yeah,
to
to Carlson.
Carlson?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your position in the town?
My position?
Yes.
Oh, I'm the head miner.
And
I'm
what
in
is
charge of this whole lot.
so? What does this town mine exactly?
We mine silver,
Ah,
primarily. The SGC commissions us.
makes sense.
You keep that silver anywhere?
Shut up.
What? I didn't say anything.
I don't trust you.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
But yes, we primarily make we mine silver from the ground up.
All right.
It's native to this part of Silverdeep. You have a
Sorry.
question, young man?
Doesn't all mining happen from the ground up?
You know what? I think you're right.
Thanks.
So as you
Whenever I
actually
imagine
laughs.
Carlson, I just imagine Torb.
Torbjorn?
Yeah, I
I
just
bet-
imagine
He's
Torb.
not a dwarf.
I know, but like, I just imagine.
You know what?
him.
I don't, because he's a garbage class!
You're right. I agree with you. He just looks like Torb in my head.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine like the height of Torb
Yeah.
and kind of like stature.
Okay.
Anyway.
Torb looks like a dad.
Anyway.
I feel like he's a great
So,
dad.
as you guys walk across
No,
to the side of the chasm, you come up to this, like, on the side of the wall, this large
Sorry.
crack
Why did you do
begins
that?
to appear, and this
We didn't
giant,
discuss
sort
that
of, like,
conversation.
gaping hole in the
just
side
get a
of the
point
wall
across.
appears, and then slowly comes down, and in the hole, there is a building built inside the hole. The hole in the wall tower.
Yeah. I mean, I figured it was a literal hole in the wall.
And so there's like a wooden structure that is like built in like in the side of like basically there's no building inside. It's not like there's like a block in the hole. The hole itself is the building, and there's like wood paneling like from the top of the hole to the bottom of the floor, and there's a door and the windows on the front. And so Carlson walks up, opens the door. Please, after you.
Oh, you're very literal with your names. I walk in.
And I assume the rest of you follow. Alright, so you guys head into a very warm interior. The inside, it's brightly lit. There's like torches resting in braziers that are like hammered into the side of the rock wall. And it's like it's kind of like goes up and then out, so it's a slanting roof. So at the very back, there's a long bar, and built into the stone wall is like shelves of like spirits and alcohols and booze. You have a question, I assume.
By warm, do you mean temperature or like vibe?
Vibe.
Yes. I thought you meant temperature. I'm glad.
Well, it's always warm here, like temperature-wise. It's pretty hot.
It's kind of like Cooper Pedy. There's a town in Australia where everyone lives on the ground because it's too hot.
Oh, really?
That's a real thing.
That's cool.
Oh,
Great.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
But yeah, and there's no one in here yet, obviously. But up at the counter there is a young blonde halfling woman kind of like sitting like on top of the bar, sipping like a bottle of ale. Hi, Carlson. The bandits gone yet? Yes, they were just taken care of. What are you doing here? You were supposed to be in the mine with the others. Thought I fancy myself a drink. I'm gonna die. Might as well die drunk. You get you anything?
I like this one.
Yeah, same. An ale.
The same, but more.
No.
All right.
I will have an equivalent amount to him.
I will have what she's having, but more.
And Alice, you're going to give all these fine folks 3 drinks for the night on me. They did good service to Tuluka tonight. 3 drinks? Are you sure that? All right. She kind of hops down from the bar and begins mixing drinks.
I want an equivalent amount.
And I would like what she's having, but more.
Basically, we're gonna drink ourselves under the table tonight. Is what I'm getting at here.
What we've created is a for loop that doesn't end.
Exactly.
There's no
I mean
exit.
a while loop.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
While 1 equals 1.
Programming memes.
While 1 equals 1. Do
Yeah.
this. Very quickly, Alice mixes up the drinks that you've requested, puts them on the table, puts a bigger mug on your side of the table.
I wink.
And for you, guy.
I'm not there, right?
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm sorry.
You're still tying up the stable. I mean, tying up.
Are you walking in? I just.
Was that Alice?
You know, I drink like a sailor.
Hello, Alice. How are you?
Great. How are
I
you?
drink like an orc.
Well, could be better, but you know.
I think
Well,
we
I can
drink
always make it better.
equivalent
What do you
amounts. I
have?
think that's just.
Just give me an ale.
An ale?
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Thank you.
Take a long sip.
Please, come. And he, Carlson guides you over to one of like, the longer tables and sits down, large mug in hand.
We're not with Aegis yet, right?
No, Aegis is getting a drink from Alice.
Okay. So, tell us about this bandit problem you've been having.
Well, there's been a bandit tribe living in the Soren Cliffs for some time now. We didn't think there would be much of a problem.
The Soren Cliffs.
The Soren Cliffs, yes, just north of here.
Can I make a local knowledge check to see if I knew just what I know?
We already told you.
Can I
Yeah,
make a
okay, so I don't need
constitution
to do
save
that?
for emotional pain? Thanks.
A what?
A constitution save for emotional pain. So, D20?
Why
Yeah,
are you
sure.
in
Why?
emotional pain?
Because you said Soren.
You're the one in emotional pain? Wow.
Look,
What'd you roll?
I wanted the meme.
What'd you roll?
13.
13? You take 1 point of emotional damage.
Okay.
Mark that down.
We can keep track of that throughout the whole story. Riley, please ask me to roll for emotional damage whenever something like that
2d6.
happens.
Oh my
No, it's 1
god.
emotional damage.
No, it should be 2d6 emotional.
No, it's 1 emotional damage.
And when someone shows me love, I
It's
can
a
heal.
card. I'm referencing.
So you'll never
2d6 emotional damage. If you have 10 HP, you're gonna die if you get 2 6s.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't affect
actually
your
hurt you.
actual.
No, I
health
know,
bar.
but just imagine if it did.
For your. From
It
now
affects your
on, you
alignment.
just manage that stat, and you do whatever you want with it. But it's there, and I'd love you to manage it. Like, you know.
Great.
Way to make more work for him.
Marin is just emotionally.
And I've said it on camera now, so the
Hello.
one person, the one guy who watches this, if you don't do it, he's gonna be real sad.
No, he'll do it.
Excuse me. Excuse you. It could
We're
be
gonna
a
blur
one
that
lady
out.
or
No,
other
not.
person.
You know what? I'm gonna
Hey,
ask
this
to
is
roll. How about
PG.
that?
What?
Don't worry. Move on with your story.
He's gonna ask to roll. He's gonna keep track of it for you.
Oh.
You gonna tell your story now, kiddo?
I'm trying to fool.
Okay. So how you guys been? You been good?
So, the bandits have been holed up in the Soren Cliffs for some time now.
Yes.
They've never really been quite organized. But until recently, in the past year or so, they've begun coming down to the Tuluka, demanding tax.
Does this tax go to any local amenities? Roads, schools,
Well, no, it
playgrounds?
goes to the bandits not attacking us. You see,
That's not really a tax then. That's just
That's
money.
it's more of an insurance policy, I know.
It's not even insurance.
We figured we
insurance
could pay
policy.
for it. It was a low cost at
Why
first.
didn't you call the SDC on them? You're a mining town. Surely they would have wanted to protect you.
Well, you see, Yes, she has.
What's your boy?
Little care for a small mining town like ours.
They care about silver, though.
They do, but they get most of it from Ulo or Mite.
And at this point,
But-
I'll come over to the table.
Ulo and Mite, aren't those the ones that are like...
Leave the poor man's plot holes alone. Oh, okay.
Let me just double
That's how
check.
it is.
Okay.
Don't,
I forgot that you're infallible.
Ulo
And
and
you
Mite
never
are
make mistakes.
less stable sources.
What?
They're less stable sources of silver, though.
Right, but they're cheaper. It's all about expenses these days now anyways. We figured we could pay the bandits for their low cost. Seeing as how the SEC has been paying us for our silver for some time now, we've had a bit of money stored up in case of emergencies for things that we needed.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
sure of that.
Let's also not forget, Gemnus is also a dick.
Well, D'Artagnan's worse, right?
He kind of chuckles and clacks his drink against yours.
Sonic spirals
Wait, what?
into an emotional conflict greater than he's ever felt before.
And so Carlson kind of clinks his mug against yours and takes a sip.
But anyways, the bandits have been demanding tax recently ever since their new leader has taken hold here. A young man, only known as the Wind. We don't know his real name. But ever since he blew into town, the bandits have been more and more organized. We started paying their tax at first, but soon it grew higher and higher until we could no longer pay, and when we refused, they took our women and children.
They took
There are
people
3.
before.
Yes, they have.
Do you know where they take them?
Up into the Soren cliffs.
There are 3 types of people I like killing: women, children,
He's
and
lying.
people with dumbass nicknames.
He's lying.
Except for the women and the children.
Alright. I guess I appreciate that. I've had a few dumbass nicknames myself in the past, but...
It's okay. I understand. We all go through phases.
Glad to be,
It happens.
glad to be pardoned.
Do you have any idea where in the Soren Cliffs they are? Exactly.
No idea, but we've never really dared to go after them. 1, they know the cliffs better than we do, and 2, they have better weaponry, better men. And most recently, ever since the Wind has blown into town, some of them men came back with magical abilities.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
so they have magic.
I hate magic.
Yeah, me too. Do you have
That's
except healing magic? Healing magic is pretty chill.
Right.
And
I like this
music
You know
magic.
what? You know what my least favorite is?
What?
She's
The
alright.
bards.
She's pretty good.
They suck.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Scoundrels all.
Of
We
course.
thought now that this month, with the cost being so high, we wouldn't have to pay it with our own collie in town. We thought she could protect us. And she did her part, but we never thought that many men would come.
Oh.
We lost a great deal of people today.
I told you, Carlson, it was too risky to put all your eggs in one basket with Carly.
I should have listened to you as well. I'm glad you were here to fight with her. And thankfully these folks showed up, or else they may have got to the mines and taken our women and children.
You're right.
Sonic winks.
But it did not happen. And perhaps next month, if Corey is still here, and you all are here as well, perhaps we won't have to pay again.
I think it is best for you and for your town to keep Collie around for as long as you possibly can.
She's a free spirit, and we cannot train her down.
I understand. Just
We appreciate
tactical
what she's done
advisement.
for us.
I'm looking at you hard.
I won't look over at Farron.
Okay. But that is the situation we're in. We have about a month left before we decide what to do next. I'm sure the Wind will send representatives down to speak with us again at some point.
Like, how soon do you think you would send the representative?
Well, seeing as nobody has returned from his bandit troop. Post haste, I'd imagine. Post haste.
All right. So then we can use the representative to figure out where they are.
Torture.
No.
Torture.
No torture. No torture. No torture.
The Wind, I imagine, does not like being defeated. I don't think he's ever been defeated before, so...
We haven't defeated him. We defeated some men. And his men.
We
defeated
beat up
his
the
men,
Wind.
especially those who have been trained by him in the ways of magic.
They only make him
Is a
angrier.
defeat against the Wind.
We can just... He's going to send an emissary to make sure to try to get you pay. Correct?
Perhaps.
Okay, so if he sends an emissary, we can use that guy to figure out where they are.
You know what I should start doing?
What?
I should start taking the nicknames of people I kill.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Are you already hatching a plan to defeat these people?
Oh,
little bit.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You're going to help us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Carl really likes killing. He was the big guy.
Oh, I see.
I'm not a fan of
No, he's
people that take.
I mean, at this point, you've gone up. You've got the horses settled. Do you want to be? And also, do you have the old man with you?
Yeah, I was gonna bring the old man.
Okay.
I'm.
At this point,
But I don't know where they are.
Okay.
I'm like looking around.
Roll guess.
Where could they be?
So as you're entering the town, you kind of see
Come on, the
women and
tavern,
children
man.
and some of the miners, some of the men, dispersing out into the different homes, and it's fairly populated. You see, seemingly the entire population of Tuluka is out right now.
What?
Turned off.
Did it?
Yeah.
Is it still recording?
It turned off.
Is it dead or is it turned off?
It's dead.
Is it not charging?
It was charging.
Well, the
Well, that's great.
hey, audio episode.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh well.
I mean,
Sorry,
can we
Kevin.
start the
Be like
footage
that.
up again, or what?
We need your phone.
It's fine if we don't. We're almost.
Yeah,
done.
like there's no point.
Do you want to just do a little? I mean, we can. Do you want to just do a little video where it's like, hey,
Yeah, we can do that.
this was the point where we realized.
Yep.
We're sorry. This is an audio episode.
It should
Yeah.
save it.
That was a fight too. Hey, we got
I
all
mean,
the
we
footage.
got the footage of the fight.
Yeah,
so-
which is why it's good because
Yeah.
we have something to put on.
Did you record the whole fight?
I kind of just set my phone up. and
Oh,
then-
awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So
Wait, did you set your phone
I
or my
used
phone?
your phone.
And we have your footage too. We have.
Yeah,
your
we have
footage.
my face game. It's fine.
Don't worry.
Anyways, Grawl, as you make your way down into Tuluka, you see various people like dispersing here and there. You can ask someone around if you want to know how to get to where you need to go.
You there?
And I point at a random person.
Which person?
I don't know.
Describe them,
Why would I know what they look like?
because you're looking at them. Man, woman, child. Who?
A kid. A little kid.
Yeah. What?
Not you.
Who are you?
Where can I find the tavern?
The tavern? Which one?
The best one.
Oh, that'll be the hole in the wall. It's the big hole in the wall, I guess.
You frequent, I see.
What? Yes. Yes. He kind of like puts his hand on his all the time.
Is that a kid?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you the way. And he kind of like takes your big bitty hand and like,
Riley's too good at doing the like stupid kid face, where you're just like, I can do anything, and it's like, no, you can't. It's sweet that you believe that.
I love this kid.
Grawl is just a giant teddy bear.
I honestly I will never get over your ability.
Marin's
to do
epilogue
voices.
is she adopts like 10 kids. Which is
She adopts 10 kids in the town.
so yeah, the child
Sorry,
takes your hand and
kills.
guides you across the chasm
and then
towards the hole
Marin
in the
kills
wall.
you.
The women in the
Painful.
Right here.
Thank you, sir.
Watch out for Alice though, she's a bit of a meanie.
I'll take that into consideration. For your troubles.
And then I just turn and walk away. Into the...
For what? For what for my troubles?
I just walk
Oh, does Grawl just think that's a thing people say when they say goodbye?
So you
Like
got-
when a kid hears like his parents say the same phrase, but doesn't understand its use.
Yeah. So So as you guys mentioned, Grawl walks in. Oh, that big one over there.
That's the one. Grawl!
Hey, big guy.
Hey.
Over here. Have a seat.
sit down. The old man over
Yeah,
my...
he's like,
Or is he like piggybacking me?
he's like kind of like over your shoulder, like. Just,
Okay.
Grawl!
What have you got there?
Oh,
Good fucking question!
By the way, he's asleep.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he's
asleep.
sleeping on your shoulder.
Okay.
Why is that guy here?
Put him in the corner.
alright.
Oh,
Wait,
You sit down in the
Luke,
corner.
can you give me that?
Alice
My
kind of looks at you
glasses
and then funny like,
Bottom,
excuse
bottom.
me, what are you doing there?
Oh, this is our employer. He just pays
Thanks.
us me to carry him around.
I see.
Not enough either.
Alright, have him out by the end of the night.
What?
Have him out by the end of the night.
Of course, of course.
Alright. Takes another sweet.
Is this Alice?
Yeah.
What?
Alice is cool.
she is. About
So you really help us though.
yes,
Who are we
This
helping?
with the bandits.
I'm not a fan of people that kidnap women and children. So
Neither am I.
yeah,
I am a tiny man. I have no fighting experience. I've got nothing to do to help.
Well,
We can all do
But
something.
I'm sure we could muster up something to repay you. We don't have much. The bandits have really drained our funds, but perhaps with gifts, with silver, with something.
we request but one thing. An evening with your finest warrior, female warrior.
He wants. You want to?
No,
Is your ring
just-
back on? Wait.
Just to thank her for saving my life.
Wait, Sadak.
Sure.
Is your ring on?
Yeah, I put it back on.
I'm thinking you want to date as our reward.
You know,
Just,
Do you have any?
I realize that may have, I just would like
Well,
a meal.
I
with her.
assume you mean Kali, yes?
Yes.
I could have a word with her. I'm sure she'd be willing to help the town if that is all you request.
Just a drink and a meal.
And
Look, I'm really in the business of networking, and a soldier like her, it's a good person to know.
I understand. I'm not sure how you adventurers network, of course, but as long as you're here, we can offer you free food and drink and lodging, and for all your help, we can also offer Kali as a network
Well, I wouldn't-
associate.
Well, that's very kind of you.
I like the sound of that.
Do you have any silver weapons?
I suppose we could have some. We could have Robert forge some.
Robert's the blacksmith.
I don't know how good they do as opposed to your steel and
The
iron, but
blacksmith.
if you're going to be hunting some unsavory undead folks, then perhaps silver will do you better.
Is you have a blacksmith here?
Yes, Robert.
Could I? I'm assuming he would have like materials to work with and forge with.
Perhaps, yes.
You think it would be possible for me to borrow some? I need to prepare for.
Well, I have to talk to Robert. I can't speak for him, but I'm sure he's an amiable kind of man.
Okay, thank you.
May I ask another request?
Yes, of course.
If we do this for you, and you've been very kind to us, which we do appreciate,
I'll do what I can.
as
Oh,
well
by the
as
way, also I didn't say this. He's got this really big red mustache that be like wiggles whenever he
Okay.
speaks.
That was
as
important
well as
information.
as an ability to speak with Kali, we would also appreciate if you referred to Robert communally as
Yes.
Shovel Knight for his bravery.
Don't.
It's the least
He
we
can
can
have the
do.
he can have the title, but like, what if he hates the concept of it?
I don't care.
But then it's not a
Well,
reward.
Robert's no knight. He's simply a blacksmith.
Did you see him in that fight?
Smithing is no simple work.
You're right. But we have no knights here. In fact, the only knights that I know of are in Vertide.
If Robert is no knight, then that man is a champion. He was untouchable, he was a weapon of mass destruction, and he saved an incredible amount of your people.
Oh,
Well,
Robert.
Yeah,
Agent
he
is
did.
well, he's not wrong.
That is,
Robert did quite well.
I'll have to congratulate him, buy him a drink or two, but I talked to him.
The man is my hero.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd love to hear that he has such high regard with folks such as yourselves. But we can
a
talk
really
more.
bad insult.
We can talk more in the brightening. I'm sure you can find a room here at the hole in the wall. Alice can set you up. But if we have anything more to say, I have to get back to my wife. I'm sure she'll be worried.
Of course.
You may.
What's his wife's name?
His wife's name?
Yeah.
Merida.
Merida? Okay.
I was so scared you were gonna say Kali.
Yeah, Merida. Yeah, Merida.
Okay. Alright. Tell her I said hello.
Yes, of course. Good cycle.
Good
Now we
cycle.
off.
So Carlson walked out. The four of you kind of say the tavern. Aegis, I'm sure you have a place to stay on your own.
I do.
You have a home? No.
But I feel like now that you guys have gotten to the town of Tuluka and settled in, I think that's where we're going to end it for today.
Woo.